This is esports! You think esports? This is FGC!
All right, what's everybody? What's everybody? What's up, everybody? Multiple things with everybody going on. Callisto here. Welcome back to FGC Meetups. Been about a month since I've been out to Ignite. Wanted to take off a little early for Frosty Fostings, just make sure I didn't get sick headed into that. And then I needed a little bit to recover, but we're back now, a couple weeks later, Chicago FGC. Back in place. King of Fighters 15 going to be the game on stream tonight. Apologize in advance. This is the first KOF I've really dabbled with. We do have some local players. Hopefully, we'll be showing you some good gameplay. I know fucking nothing about KOF. Pretty minimal. So going to do my best job as I can calling the shots. But up first, we're going to get right into things. We're going to have Mojo on the player 2 side on the right there against Jammu coming up. So 2 players who are new to me. All right, looks like they have the go-ahead. New game to me. I haven't gotten a lot of time with this yet. I did get some early access. I spent a lot of it just messing around in story mode, unlocking songs, stuff like that. I like the game so far. I like the mid-range fighting. Footsies are kind of fun. I'm not quite good at the hop execution yet. The directional inputs in general seem pretty hard to me, but the cancel windows are super lenient, so overall, enjoying my time with KOF, despite, I'm definitely in that, like, oh, this is Robert's good move zone. Looks like we got the buttons set. Started to pick some characters on Mojo's side, the player 1. It's like Team Big Bodies going on here. Ralph, Dinosaur, and Antonov on Jammu's side. Joe, Rio, and Yuri, that's a team I'm more talking about. Some Shotos, some Shoto-esque. Been, of course, dabbling with Yuri myself. You can't let such a Sakura-ish character go by if you're me and not give her a try. Ralph, I have not so fond memories of EVO 2013, the first time I really sat down and watched KOF. I watched that top 8 in the crowd, and I remember seeing a grappler run. And at the time, I was only a Street Fighter player, and I'm like, that's not right. That man shouldn't be able to run into SBD. KOF grapplers have occupied a special place in my mind since then. I do think this game has some terrifying grapplers. Right, gonna get the cancel, good chunk of damage. Mojo pretty close to taking away this first character, and there it is, Joe Higashi off the board for Jammu. Got a little typo there. Let me get a respect on Jammu's name, get that spelled correctly. Oh, not Ralph isn't a grappler. I was thinking of Clark. Clark is the one that I think should be deleted from the history of games. This is a terrifying character. All right, got the roll into the grab, backs off a little bit. Trying to use that Rio fireball, but stubby range, misspaced a little bit, got kicked off, yeah. Tatsu's, I noticed in general, a lot of crouchable moves, especially on the shuttle Tatsus. Ooh, let the DP rip, not back in time for the punish. Yeah, setting the pace for the rest of the night, Margo. We're in there. The key is consistency. Mojo, meanwhile, knocking down the second character here. Going to bring Jammu to his final character, the Yuri here. 3 bars to work with. Character with some pretty solid EX moves once she gets going. That's the grab. Spins meter on the flashy fireball, trying to hold down that mid-range a little bit. Very weird character. Her fireball's similar to Rio's. They don't go super far. I just learned she has an air fireball. I didn't find that when I was playing matches before we got started here, so good to know. Thanks, Jammu, for the info. Cashing out the meter. That might have just been the auto combo. Nothing wrong with that. I actually really like the auto combo system in this game. I like that you can choose what the metered ender is by changing the 4th button in the string. Pretty cool take on the auto combo. Trying to zone with the jump back fireballs. Caught the crouching line kick, but not quite enough to finish it. Mojo going to take game 1 here. Back in there for game 2. Mojo with the 1-0 lead.
Ready? Go!
Let me know how everything looks and sounds. Again, I'm using a brand new laptop. Also, first time streaming KOF, trying to get used to the levels of the game audio. Every game has its own little kind of sweet spot. All right, Jammu has the corner positioning, down a good amount of health, but able to grab the roll there. Nice defense. Able to keep the corner. Mojo trying to work his way out of the corner with the buttons. Good check on the hop. I think that was a punish on the roll on the other side. Yeah, dials out the combo, spends the cash. Mojo so far has been showing that. Doesn't seem to be too worried about the standard battery anchor format. Kind of just spending the cash as he has it, getting his damage. Working out for him so far. All right, wasn't able to grab the roll on the way out, but does get the punish. Nice combo. Getting some solid damage on the board. It's Rio on his last leg, and yeah, Jammu down to his final character here. Match point for Mojo in the first set we have tonight. Yeah, I think everyone knew I was going to play Yuri, right? It's just already Sakura, and then they splash in some Akuma. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, using the demon flip dive kick. A little bit high. Probably wasn't her turn, but Jammu, yeah, trying to stick with this air fireball, just holding down that mid-range. Able to buy himself enough time and space to get the run-up grab. Nice punish on the roll with the... I don't even know the notation. Would that be a 2B? Yeah, if anyone could actually clear that up for me, is it punches are A and B and kicks are C and D, or is it lights are A and B and heavies are C and D? Ooh, snatched out of the special there. Mojo trying to use the roll to approach through the air fireball. Jammu, though, has Ralph whittled down. Trying to get that last hit, but runs into a sweep there. Gets the confirm. Mojo finishing his plate. That's going to do it. I like the announcer. Reminds me of Street Fighter 4, right? I kind of like the cheesy, excited announcer. I have not checked out the standard announcer yet. I didn't see a reason to turn off of the excited one. Speaking of excited, I think everyone's excited to get their first look at the boy. Coming back, having a big weekend at Frosty Faustings. Took a couple weeks off, but he's back in the house, back at work in the studio, holding the analyst desk down. I had to explain to my boss's boss today that Big Willie is, in fact, internet famous. Here's us talking about him. Send him some love. Big Willie actually fighting off a little bit of an ear infection. Got to take him back to the vet in a couple days. He's doing all right, but definitely shaking his head. He's really thinking about something over there. I'm trying to figure out what he's looking at. Stopping half bath. Anyways, up next, let me see what we have on deck. Looks like we're going to have board games coming up against Unlearned. Board games, I'll be curious. Originally, board games and Strive, big body player started off with Pot. Seems to like big bodies in most of the games that I see, but also has been messing with a lot of different characters in Strive, messing with Happy Chaos, messing with Biken. So I don't know if he's just kind of trying to learn more about the game in general, or if he's specifically trying to branch out maybe to different archetypes. So see what his team is comprised of. I would not be surprised if it is mostly big bodies. Unlearned, new player to me. So still waiting to find out who they play. Again, we're here at Ignite Skokie. We had a few weeks off, but we are back for the Friday nights. As you can see, real great venue, full bar in the background, plenty of space to spread out, setups for casuals. Oh, there might have been a switch here. I actually see Elven Shadow stepping up. Yeah, okay. I think a different match entirely. Looks like it's going to be Elven Shadow and Ferns coming up. TO coming to help figure out the situation here. I think Unlearned might be a TQ or might just be tied up in another game. We do run 3 official games each week. So we also have Street Fighter 5 and Guilty Gear Strive going on. Okay, Ferns coming back against Elven Shadow. Ferns been on stream for a few different games over the last couple months here at Ignite. Elven Shadow I don't think really needs any introductions. One of the best Guilty Gear players in the US. Also, of course, just ran a gigantic tournament a couple weeks ago that you might have heard of, Frosty Fostings. Another year in the book, back in 2023 at the same venue, the Westin in Lombard. Okay, important stuff. Remembering to get the button check done partway through character select. Glad they got in there. Yeah, okay, so actually this happened to me in casuals, and I wasn't sure if I was making up. We did get side switch for a moment. I think they're figuring that part out right now. So that's maybe what happened in the last match. Apparently the sides were wrong, but I think maybe the players had just kind of confirmed into the wrong sides. Looks like they got it figured out now. Elven Shadow going with pretty classic characters off the back, but Isla as well, though. A little bit of Shinjuku fun there. Maybe like the design. Open it up with the Athena, though. King, Kukri, and Terry on the other side. So it looks like we got Terry anchors on both sides here. King currently on my team, trying to learn some of this character myself. Might be swapping her out for Terry, but currently running Robert King Yuri. There we go, there we go. A little bit of keep away using that air fireball. King previously, I believe in KOF 14, had that air fireball taken away. Received it back in 15, already seen a good amount of complaints about it, but seems kind of like a NRS style fireball. You can TK it pretty low to the ground, but it can also be crouched. Spend the meter on the EX, but caught there, went for the slide. Ferns using the roll to evade the jump in here. All right, Ferns getting a bit of a confirm here. Elven Shadow still trying to figure out how to get things started with the Athena. Getting the best of the damage, but hasn't really had like sustained pressure. A lot of damage coming off of stray hits here. Ferns not being shy of the meter expense, but does run into the command normal there. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that is a 6B, but I'm not going to pretend like I know the input for any character's moves that aren't like Robert. Trying to use what looks like a teleport coming out of Kukri there. Elven Shadow content to stay with the zoning. Playing pretty classic shuttle here, just using fireballs and anti-airs. Using the EX, trying to get in with the spinneroonie there. No bite. Elven Shadow playing defense in the corner. Gets the trade. Able to get a sweep knockdown here. Finds the roll into the grab. Reestablishing that full screen space. Trying to use the little gas projectiles. Kind of an interesting projectile that Isla has. Kind of comes down on an angle, creates a little bit of an acid pool in front of her. Nice roll. Ferns not looking out for it. And there it is. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The projectile comes down at kind of a weird angle after going up and then creates a bit of a hitbox in front of her. All right, Ferns getting a square hit here. Cashing out some meter. Doesn't have a lot left. Elven Shadow actually sitting on 4 bars. Depending on what he knows with his Terry as we come to this Terry Anchor matchup. Going to be the mirror. Looks like Ferns with the health restore also able to get back to full health. So for the most part, even matchup despite Elven Shadow, though, having a monster meter lead. Sitting on 5 bars. Yeah, Ferns playing the the brown bomber jacket Terry. Elven Shadow playing the more classic Terry with the green. Right, Elven Shadow finding a throw, runs into buttons though, trying to walk up. Ferns with a cash out. Elven Shadow bets it on the DP, and he's wrong though, and Ferns going to take game 1 here. Shoutouts to the excited announcer. I am going to see what the normal announcer sounds like this weekend when I get time. I'm curious. Probably going to keep it on the excited one, though. All right, Elven Shadow using the jump back dive kick to get in there. Trying to play that zoning game. Nice air to air. Using the dive kick again, creating some plus frames. Good jump read by Ferns, able to get the punish, but push back into the corner. There's the wake up, though. Didn't respect the DP. Ooh, might have been a walk forward fireball. Elven Shadow letting the DP rip himself there, neutral. Ferns using the roll, able to close the space. Slightly misspaced the slide there, not able to make contact, but bails back out to full screen. Now we got the fireball wars. Notice that whiffing specials actually does not build meter, it looks like, in this game. So even though they're sitting back throwing the fireballs, somebody at some point is going to have to go in. Elven Shadow on the health and resource lead at the moment. Has less impetus to do so. Comes into a button, though. Good confirm here from Ferns. Going to use the EX. Cashes out both bars that he had. He's able to finish off the Athena, taking the lead here. Good early hop there. Able to get over. Misspace the button, though. I don't know if there's a dead zone on that button that where the hand comes up behind. That right there. Be curious to know. It looked like there was a bit of a dead zone towards Isla where King was able to jump into. Elven Shadow gets the jump in. No combo, but able to reset into the grab there. Gonna finish off the King. Bringing off Kukri. Kukri in the last game did a decent bit of work. Getting some damage with that EX sand spin, but Elven Shadow playing relatively lame. I can see why he likes this character, actually. He was a Rose player in Street Fighter 4. Kind of using those same ranges, trying to play that lane keep away style. Nice air to air, but got grabbed on the landing. Elven Shadow able to escape the corner now. Sitting on a lot of meter again. Only really seen him spending the meter on Athena, so not sure if it's just hasn't had time to really like lab out the routes. He did say this was the first night he was really playing. Okay. It's the wake up 5B there, able to work his way out of the corner a little bit. Gonna let the climax rip a little bit late, but gets away with it. Only meter lost. Still has a bar as well, too. Only spent 4. Runs into the EX, though. All right, Elven Shadow down to his anchor. Last character here, Ferns on match point. That Kukri, though, doesn't have a lot of health left. One solid hit should do it. Gets the walk up. Wasn't ready for the cancel, though. Probably went for a grab. Did it a little bit too early. Got the 5C there. The trade works out. Elven Shadow going to get a bit of health back here based on the time left. Actually, yeah, a lot of time left in that round, so he got big chunk of health back. So again, we're down to Terry Anchor battle. More even meter than what we had last time, but last time it ended up not really coming to the factor because Elven Shadow didn't really find the hits to be able to cash out the meter he had anyways. A lot of trades, very even. Elven Shadow with just the slightest life lead. Ferns now going to take command of that. All right, activation. Very KOF 14-ish combo. 2 lights activate, comes in with the max mode. Elven Shadow trying to work his way out of the corner. Expecting the jump in, no anti-air attempt. Went for the, I don't even know what that move is. Not a DP, but. All right, Elven Shadow running out of health here. Got caught on the other side, and that's going to do it. Fern's going to take that one. And early winter side matches, we had, let's see, actually a pretty big bracket. Looks like about 35 people in the bracket. Next match on stream actually looks like Jammu. Again, the sides were apparently switched. The players were on the wrong sides in that first match. So Jammu was the winner over Mojo. Moved on. Now he's going to face off against Kizercrate. Kizercrate playing a team after my own heart, as far as I know, has some Shoto heavy action going on there. Playing Robert as well. I don't know a lot about KOF, but I know enough about fighting games that after playing Robert for an hour, he felt like a pretty good character. I've seen a lot of talk about him also being a pretty good character, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, actually, I take that back. We are going to run the Board Games Unlearned match from before. Board Games stepping back up here. This is okay for post-match music. I think KOF music has a pretty wide spectrum. Some of it I think is really good. Some of it's a little weird, but that is to be expected with a game that's been around since the 90s with a lot of iterations. Unlearned. Oh, actually, I do know Unlearned. I didn't get his handle earlier, but this is who I was playing casuals with before we got started with the stream. So, new player in general. Started with BBCF and BB Tag, but told me he started playing fighting games pretty much at the beginning of the pandemic. So, you know, his ideas definitely going to be shaped by games that were playable online. Also, this is going to be, he told me this is the first game he's really played that did not have air blocking. So definitely going to be a big change to a more traditional, you know, Street Fighter KOF style, more grounded neutral type of game. Yeah, same team he played against me. Dolores Anchor, I don't know how to pronounce that. Maytenkun. And then Elizabeth. Elizabeth, a tricky character. I actually kind of liked her. After seeing his Elizabeth, I wanted to check her out myself. Had a fireball counter, had a projectile. By fireball counter, I mean she had a projectile reflect. Again, similar to Street Fighter Rose. Also had a projectile of her own. Had a overhead special. Does magician shit. Dressed like a magician. So they are actually sitting on the wrong sides again. I just sort of know Unlearned's team to know who's who. So definitely going to take some getting used to streaming this game in tournaments. I'm not sure why that side switch happens so often. It might just be the first person to sit down and hit start. Kind of gets the player one. There is a tournament mode, but I'm not really sure what that does yet. I haven't really looked into it. All right, Board Games spinning the meter, trying to get in with the EX, no bite. Unlearned, pretty patient for a new player, actually. Willing to sit back and zone with all three of his characters. All three of them do have decent zoning potential. Meitenkun especially not only has fireballs, but also has an EX, the EX rush punch that'll just go through projectiles from full screen. So it does a good job of kind of trying to bait the other person into throwing fireballs back at him and then blowing through him. A little bit early there, trying to call out the projectile with the reflect. Waits it out, gonna get the punish there. Wasn't ready for the full combo, but got something. Making up this life lead. There's the overhead. Good block by Board Games. Time starting to count down here, though. Might see our first timeout round. Board Games with the lead. Unlearned has to get in there and make some damage happen. Good blocks. Yeah, Board Games just playing out the timer. Nice patience. Good recognition of the situation. So Leona's going to stay on. Meitenkun coming in. Ooh, off the bat. Coming in with the slash. Meitenkun, charge character, so is going to need some time and space to work with to get these specials off. But KOF charge time seems very, very light compared to something like Street Fighter. Pretty short charge windows. Able to get the air-to-air. Leona's out of there. So we're going to have Terry coming in for Board Games. Catches the trade there with the advancing moves. Unlearned worked in the corner, tried the flash kick, didn't work out. Ooh, runs into the jump in. Didn't get the combo, able to get the knockdown with the sweep there. Nice whiff punish. Spinning the meter on the projectiles, and yeah, that's what I was saying there. That's exactly what I was mentioning. His style, throwing the projectiles, trying to get you to throw your own back if he knows that your character has one, and then ready with that EX rush punch to blow through. Ooh, wake up overhead. I respect it. All right, Board Games letting the DP rip, trying to get in. Finds the delay meaty here. Does the auto combo, cashes out a bar, but no air blocking, as I mentioned. It's blown up by the explosion super there. Yeah, and this is what I expect. This is the type of character I expected to see out of Board Games. Big body Antonov coming in. Not a grappler necessarily, just a very large character with some big normals. All right, that's punishable. A little bit late. Good block in the overhead there. Oh, weird. Got thrown too far to get the combo off the follow-up. I don't know if it was canceled maybe a little bit late, but from what I messed around with in the trials, it seemed pretty consistent from Meitenkun there. Nice anti-air. Oh, it's because it was an air hit. I see. It was that same situation. Using the fireball to get him to jump and then anti-airing with the rush punch. All right, able to spend some meter. Gets out of the corner. Open up by the rush punch again, though. That follow-up hit almost does the job. Chip's starting to become an issue. Has to watch out for these fireballs. Game one going to go to Unlearned here. Board Games, definitely, you know, new to KOF. You can see, you know, not really checking down to the roll against the fireballs yet. Probably going to see a lot of that tonight. This is our, obviously, our first KOF tournament in Chicago. We do have some of our historically better KOF players, though. James Jr. in the bracket. See Pat, Brightside. Lots of old men coming back. Greedy Chun in the bracket. I haven't seen him in a very long time, actually. So curious to see. Player had played a lot of Street Fighter 4 with me, but also back in the days at WIT, back in Aurora, playing a lot of varied games at the time, including KOF, Tekken. Ooh, good instant overhead with the hop there. Peeling out the neutral with the slash attack there. Unlearned getting the knockdown, but pushed back into the corner, and Elizabeth is out of there. Almost got the Leona down. This is not bad for Unlearned. Meitenkun did do a ton of work in the last match. Took out pretty much the entire team. So Board Game's going to have to figure out a way around the zoning. Gonna wait to see if he sort of figures out the scrolls on the roll, but again, new to KOF. Oh, wow, cheap. Having a projectile that goes at multiple angles. I don't know about calling it a perfect when you come in fighting against a character with 20% health announcer. Let's not get too wild over that. Using the jump back, air lightning legs there. Oh, not even the EX rush punch, regular rush punch. I don't think that had the same projectile invo, but he actually just hopped over the fireball from Terry there. Spends the auto combo with a bunch of meters, so actually going to get the climax there. Big chunk of damage. All right, Board Games have the knockdown. Got the media again. Able to just finish out the auto combo. And things are looking good for Board Games here. Score was wrong. I'm going to fix that. Players are still goofing me up. I kind of sit in the wrong spots there. But yeah, we didn't get to see the Dolores in Game 1 coming out of Unlearned. Character has some tricky zoning options. Didn't get to see a whole lot else about her. I don't know a ton of this character other than the sort of ground projectiles there that come out spaced away from her body. Right, Board Games running in, trying to finish the job, but taking some damage here still. At this point, this is a pretty good situation for Board Games. If he can just hold out, whittle a bit of Dolores down, he still has that Anchor Antonov on deck. Able to get some damage there with the DP, but got hit with the wake-up throw. Strive all over again. Good spacing on the jump there. Just trying to use the normals. Get a little bit of damage there. Unlearned using the projectile as an anti-air, baits out the DP, gets there in time for the punish. Able to push Board Games down to his anchor. Board Games needs to take out Dolores here to stay alive in the set. Trying to advance with the lariat looking move there. Not working out so far. Not able to find the way through the wall. And because Maytemkin had taken out Antonov, this is the first time that Board Games really got to see this matchup with this character, but able to get a solid hit there. Only really needs one more good hit if he has a bar, but does spend it there. Auto combo on block, kind of throws away his bar. Gonna have to work his way in. Able to get another hit. That did a good chunk of damage for a single normal, and yeah, you see him just kind of fishing with the command normal there. Only needs one good hit, probably that right there. I don't know if that's like a, looks like a 6C or something, but wake up jab, gonna do it. The standing light punch, able to get the auto combo. Board Games squaring it up one apiece. Looks like we're going right back in for game 3. First knocked out going to Board Games here, using the slash attack from Leona. Trying to use the air fireball, but got traded through it. And Unlearned, kind of just with a couple straight buttons, already worked most of the way to the corner. Going to get the knockdown here. Unlearned playing it slow, being patient, runs into the fireball though. Board Games trying to find a way in to get some damage. Good check with the 2B there. Unlearned, I will say this, from what we played in the set that we played for a newer player, does a really good job of sort of knowing when to hold his ground, able to check with buttons, doesn't let you get away with a lot of fake stuff. Isn't like straight up mashing, willing to play defense. And Board Games trying to find a way through this projectile heavy team and gonna lose the Leona pretty early. Terry, though, enough damage that this is really just one solid hit. Maybe a couple normals, able to catch the overhead there. Trying to confirm an auto combo. Oh, got through the projectile, but didn't really believe in it. In time to hit the button, gets caught with the standing low there. Board Games, we'll see what kind of handle he has on the Meitenkun here. He's probably actually spent just time-wise most of this set fighting this character. Gets the Chicago punish. It's a knockdown. Unlearned trying to play with the different angles of the fireball, see if he can get a punish on the jump. But Board Game's doing a good job here, being more patient, approaching with the rush punch. Running in deep. Didn't have the cancel for the special, but getting some damage on the board. Has the corner positioning as well. No anti-air, but still not in a bad spot. But this is going to push him most of the way to the other corner. That's a big hit for Unlearned here. Trying to work his way in. Nice anti-air using the flash kick. Ooh, empty jump super. Didn't quite work out, but he did get the shatter there into the stagger, but didn't quite have the combo. Whiffs the TP. Still alive. Has 2 bars to work with. Big punish. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and just do the auto combo. Ends in the light ender to cash out his 2 bars. Not quite enough, but gets most of what he needs. Chip is an issue, and that's going to do it. Meitenkun's out of here, so we're down to the Dolores Anchor. Board Games bringing things all the way around to match point. Last time, Terry was able to do a good chunk of damage before he got out of there, but he doesn't have a whole lot of health left this time. Things like that, these little projectile trades, every one of them sort of in Unlearned's favor just because all he really needs to do is get this Terry out of here and then try to finish off the Antonov Anchor. All right, that's going to do it for Terry. So we're down to anchors. Final round. Looks like Dolores was able to recover back to full health as well. All right, able to get the empty jump low, but a little bit early for the follow-up. And Board Games, you know, only finding kind of straight hits here and there with Antonov, but there seems to be a decent damage disparity between Antonov and Dolores, so he's able to actually cash out for a good amount of damage when he finds the hit, but starting to run out of health. Going to spend the EX for the wake-up, wall bounce. Gets the combo. He has 2 bars, so an auto combo is actually really dangerous here for Unlearned. Maintaining the spacing, though. Chip is an issue, and there's the sweep. That's going to do it. Unlearned going to take it 2-1. Yeah, both players talking about like how the crap he played this game. Week 1 woes, everyone trying to get their feet wet in a new game. So now I think we're going to move on to winners round 3 match. Looks like we're going to have, I believe, Jammu and Kizerkrate up next. Trying to get used to not just a new laptop. I got a new keyboard to bring with it, but it's one of the ones that has like no numpad. It's like the tiny keyboard. And also I just bought whatever the cheapest thing that had cherry reds in, so I got like the Max Gamer pink one. I don't know what's going on here, but not having a numpad, making my right hand stressed out. Kizerkrate stepping up to the stage here. And as far as I know, I mean, Kizerkrate played a bunch of games historically. I believe this is not the first time he's dabbled with a KOF. Not sure who else is on his team other than Robert. I do know Robert is there. Jammu coming back up. Again, Jammu, the sides were switched on his first match, so it looked like Mojo had taken a 2-0, but it was actually Jammu who had taken a 2-0. Looked like he had decent command of the overall systems, but I do know Kizer has definitely been grinding this game the last couple days. Won his first match over Golden Goron. Oh, there's a, I didn't even see the preview thing when I was playing. I'll have to check that out later. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is definitely a Kizzer team. I thought that Kizzer was playing Shotos. He's playing cool guys. I see. I see what's going on here. K-Dash definitely one of those character designs where, like, I don't know if you could consider it still cool. I think he's still pretty cool. I think when K-Dash was new, he was the coolest shit in the world. That is definitely a very 90s cool guy design. Pretty big fan of it. Right, Kizzer getting the first solid hit here, working towards the corner. A little bit of an input error. Able to get the sweep knockdown, though, chasing towards the corner. Backing off a little bit. Kizzer looking pretty comfortable with the movement. Has the hops down. Able to get the juggle there. Nice delayed overhead with the hop. And Kizzer putting in work. Has the corner. Starting to bully. There's the overheads. Spinning the EX. Trying to keep some plus frames here. Kizzer just running the high lows. Kind of bullying Jammu in the corner. And that's going to be Ralph out of here. All right, King of Dinosaurs coming up. I think this is a slightly different team than we saw out of Jammu earlier, but I'm not sure if that was just because the opponent never got past the Ralph. I'd have to go back and check it. Oh, nice jump out of the command grab there. I don't know anything about this game. I don't know anything about Dinosaur. I know a command grab when I see him. He definitely turned that shit. All right, already, Kizzer working down to Jammu's anchor. It's the big body Antonov. Gets the trade, covering the approach with the fireball. K-Dash with that classic, the type of fireball, it creates a little bit of a projectile in front of him and then has a follow-up option. You know, in recent memory, Lucia from Street Fighter V borrowed that mechanic into her fireballs. Creates some interesting timings of when the fireball is going to come and what angle it's going to come at. Nice spacing on the hop there, able to get the jump in. Good use of the guard cancel, though. Jammu working out of the corner, gets the anti-air. Baits out the DP, but the K-Dash DP flying so far across the screen that he's not able to get the punish there. Didn't have the confirm. Getting the hits, but just not able to get the cancel to whittle off the last of the health. And Kizzer getting a jump in. And this K-Dash on life support, but still able to close it out. Not a lot of time left in the round, so I don't think... Oh, wait, I forgot that was the anchor. I was worried about the amount of health Kizzer was going to get back, but ended up not mattering there. Jammu get his footing a little bit more neutral here. Got the early anti-air. Good block on the low. Going to get the punish here. Has the lead. That time, though, K-Dash able to, using the full hop, the full jump rather, able to get over the anti-air. Cashing out big damage here. Kizzer with the jump out. Nice whip punish with the sweep. Gets the back throw towards the corner. Has pretty good positioning now. We saw this last round. He was able to get the corner, start bullying with the hop overheads. Stuffs the anti-air. And Jammu trying to figure out just how to keep K-Dash at bay, but getting opened up with the 2B there. Caught with the low. Kizzer finishing off the first character again. Nice anti-air. Gonna get the knockdown here. Good chunk of damage for that. Using the hop resets, but there you go. Yeah, I'm assuming that is like an anti-air capture special. Oh, grabbed him out of the roll, trying to get a little too squirrely here. Trying to get away. Using the 2A there. Checking the space. Able to get K-Dash out of there. Kizzer for the first time in this set, being forced to a second character. Let's see what the Iori has. And I do think it should be mentioned that I know for sure neither K-Dash nor Iori are really the main character of Kizzer. Kizzer definitely would be considered a Robert main. That's who his shell is built around. So using the guard point there on the command grab. Ooh, a little bit early. Nice tech after the roll. Wasn't in time enough to get the punish, and that allowed Jammu to escape because they're trying to push back towards the corner, but Jammu doing it okay just with the checks, holding his ground. Good blocks. There's the anti-air. Seems a lot more comfortable anti-airing on Dinosaur than he did on Ralph. Because they're also finding another anti-air, but there's the EX. Gets the command grab there. I think that might be invuln. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. It did look like it went through a button. Yeah, because they're taking advantage of those long legs on Robert. Has some pretty good buttons. That 5B, the 6B, both pretty solid pokes, and that right there, 2B. He's able to get 3 2Bs there into EX Tatsu. Open up some juggle routes for pretty easy confirms. Robert just a pretty well-rounded Shoto. Big trade there, knocked down with the sweep. A little bit too far, try for the 3 light confirm. Another trade. There you go. Yeah, this time he sort of gets it. Had the hop. Kizzer gonna go ahead and spend it all. This is the last character he has to go through. I don't think this is gonna kill just, oh my goodness. What do I know about KOF? Cashes out the meter for big damage. Had the hop. Yeah, I saw the cancel. I was like, okay, he's going to have like a couple pixels the last character he has to go through. I don't think this is going to kill just, oh my goodness. What do I know about KO? Kizzer moving on to winners. Up next, going to have the young lad, Super Saiyan Kid, SSK, stepping up. Going to face off against Ferns, who we saw winning over Elven Shadow earlier. SSK sitting down. Not sure how much time he got with this game just yet. So see what he has on deck. He did win his first match 2-0. Winner of this going to be going up against again, someone I haven't seen in a long time. My buddy Ladante, Greedy Chun, waiting in the next round of winners. SSK, you can tell he's aging into a man. He's already shortened his handle of Super Saiyan Kid. He's gone the KFC route. Now the acronym SSK, that is the name. It no longer stands for anything. It's just SSK. Yeah, Ferns with the same team that he showed earlier. King, Iori, Robert. SSK going with a Shoto-ish / zoning team. Projectiles on every character. Iori, I would not say Iori is necessarily a Shoto, even though he has some of the similar tools. Definitely more of a rushdown character, but we're going to start off with a King Mirror. Curious to see how the two of these approaches. Are they going to play more buttonsy, more run-in, or are we going to see a zoning matchup? Like we saw earlier, trading fireballs and whipping fireballs doesn't build meter, actually. So if you sit back and throw fireballs at each other, you're not really going to build resources for later in the match. So far, though, Both players kind of going in. SSK able to get some damage early on, but Ferns finds the back throw. SSK with the black outfit on King. Ferns with the blue. SSK just playing the zoning game. Ooh, back at you. Uses the EX to have more projectiles on the screen. And SSK finding the tick throw, moving it in. Forgot about the DP though. Gotta know your character has the 2. Ferns didn't. Ferns looking for the bait. SSK this time, yeah, more cautious of the wake up. Able to get the last hit there. Kukri coming in. SSK pretty much going to be the first KOF he's really kind of dipped into, so curious to see if he'll have, you know, what characters did he get time to sort of see how they work. Kukri, though, putting in the work right now for Ferns. Going to finish off that King. Iori coming out for SSK. Did the back teleport. Actually, the fireball traveling along the round, able to punish the teleport at round start. Oh, nice backdash, repositions. Able to keep this mid-screen. SSK finds the sweep there. All right, I see, I don't know how good or bad it is compared to old, but based on the amount of recovery, I get the don't use Iori sweep memes. Ooh, lets the DP rip. Wrong choice there. Ferns being patient, gets the punish. Jumped into the corner on accident, finds the throw, but it wasn't the back throw. Still able to finish things off. One character down for each. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. King was already down. SSK actually down to his anchor, Robert. Ferns still has Terry in the back if something happens to Kukri here. Gets the EX, that's going to give a combo. Missed a juggle. SSK going to find the grab out of the corner. Using the safe approach, being able to buffer sweep and a fireball for Robert's kind of nice. Even though you won't get the combo, you at least sort of keep yourself safe if the sweep is blocked at point blank. Sweeps, though, in this game appear like they have a ton of pushback. I'm not really an expert on it, but it does look like if you get them sort of at the tip, you're usually going to be safe anyways. Nice jump over the ground travel projectile, but let the Tatsu rip a little too early. SSK going to lose game 1 here. Ferns taking the lead with the Kukri. Back to the King Mirror. See the difference in approach there. SSK with the early jump in. Ferns opting to zone early on, but ended up both players actually kind of missing their round start and ended up with everyone back to neutral. Health relatively even so far. Taking turns on the zoning. Nobody has a bar yet to use the EX. Ferns able to get the first confirm though. Spends the EX, gets the bounce into the extension. Nice combo there. A lot of pushback on that command normal as well. Oh, let the fireball rip after he went on the other side. Ate a slight punish for it. Trying to use the slide to get in, but just not really calling out the right time there. Ferns able to get the sweep. Closing out the King Mirror. Iori coming in again for SSK. Misses the under there, doesn't get the capture, but still, Ferns looking pretty good. This time gets it. Using the air fireball sort of as an air stall to get away from that ground fireball coming out of Iori. I like the strategy here from Ferns, able to connect the wake-up throw as well. SSK looking a little too hard for the DP there. Good recognition by Ferns. After establishing he might DP on wake up earlier, did a good job of recognizing that Iori was just kind of sitting in his face and went ahead and went with the grab. SSK doesn't quite get his confirmed there. Finding some hits with the Iori though, but Iori is starting to run out of health here. Has to be careful of that slide. Ooh, barely hopping over the fireball. Getting a lot of full jumps here, not quite the hops, and that makes those anti-airs a little bit easier for Ferns here. And again, we're down to the last character here, Anchor Robert coming in for SSK. Has the corner positioning now, backing off. A lot of meter here. Robert definitely a character with that EX Tatsu. Able to get some good juggles here. Oh, went with the normal one. I believe that was the heavy. Didn't get the combo because of it. That's punishable. Ooh, just takes the sweep. Maybe thought it would kill, but not quite enough damage. Has to find one more hit here. Has the meter advantage. Yeah, gonna spend the EX. King high enough to avoid it, but gets in there with the 2A. Able to close out the character. SSK, though, really long road to go here, and that cookery was kind of a roadblock in the last game. Let's see if he figured anything out here. Nope. I don't know if that was armor or guard point, but something definitely gobbled up the normal from Robert there. Got the punish. That looks punishable. Oh, again, no. Wake up grab. SSK getting knocked down. Tricky teleport right behind him. Got the punish. Didn't quite have the right confirm, though. SSK lives on. Not a lot of health left, but still in there. A ton of meter, and he's going to get the super through the fireball. Opts not to cancel further to spend more of it, but a lot of meter on deck, but not going to get a chance to use it. That's going to do it. Ferns going to move on in winners, where he's going to face off against Greedy Chun in the next round. Yeah, looks like that's going to move on to our top 16. Coming up next, definitely going from the young with SSK to the old, Brightside and Pat coming in. This is, many, many moons ago, this would have been a marquee Marvel 3 matchup in Chicago, but here we are in a newer game many years later. Pat and Brightside. All right, so Pat, a lot of Robert. No surprise, I've heard that Robert's very good, plus just a decent all-around character in terms of tool set, right? Pretty classic Shoto style. Mai, also similar tool set there, and Meitenkun, rather, more of a charge character. Yeah, Pat looking a little selfish, taking all the hair away. Brightside, none left on his side. Gonna have to just make do with what he has here on his team. I didn't actually even see that Athena pick snuck into Brightside's team there. So Athena, Robert, and Shine. Didn't quite have the confirms yet. Went for the empty jump. Nice reaction throw there from Pat, defending himself, able to get some space out of the corner. Brightside, though, still has pretty good resources to work with, but Pat not respecting, using the DP. Robert's still pretty low on health, but able to work towards the corner, and big jump in. Not deep enough to get the combo after. Chips starting to become an issue for Robert. Yeah, I had to try to buy back in after the 2As, or the 2Bs were blocked there. Got 2B, 2B, and it was pretty far away. Not able to really use a normal to buy back in, so he had to try to run in and ended up getting ducked. Brightside going to take the first character. Pat has Mai now on screen. Some tricky air movement here. Caught out of the air, though. Pat trying to find solid hit on Athena here. Not a lot of health, but every bit of damage that Athena does at this point on Mai is kind of a win for Brightside. And actually, he might kill the character here. Yeah, he spends it. And despite the low health, Athena able to take out Mai. And we're already down to the anchor here. Going to be Meitunkun coming in for Pat. Brightside still with his full team. Looking pretty good. Pat, though, giant amount of meter. Meitunkun had some pretty good EX moves. Going to spend a bit on max mode here, though. And finally, Athena off the screen. No damage taken. So Pat going to still have a full character here. Brightside going to have Robert coming in. Opening up with the rush punch. Uh-oh, misconfirmed there. Didn't quite get what he wanted there. Tried to go with the punish. Got the flash kick. Probably coming out of blocking a little too early. Nice whip punish. Set up the projectile to run behind, but Brightside, disrespectful, lets the DP rip out of block stun. Able to get the confirm here. Yep. 6B DP ender. Really good chunk of damage for a 1-bar BNB here. We're going to see it again. 6B. Oh, no. Got the wrong move there. Rolls through, avoids the overhead. Baits out the flash kick. Didn't really get a big punish for it, though. Nice. Good conversion. Pat spending some EX on the projectile here. Still working on 3 bars. And again, using the flash kick, anti-air, getting the juggle after. And another character down. Meitunkun, not a lot of health left, but able to at least work his way down to this anchor Shune. Every trade like that kind of scary for Pat right now. Pretty significant life deficit. Maximum cancel, and yeah, that's going to do it. Keeping it easy. Spending the meter on the cancel just to guarantee an easier combo rather than trying to hit confirm to an EX there. Nice choice by Brightside. Back to the starters. Robert and Athena. What? He has a dive kick? I didn't know that. Oh, baits out the DP. Didn't get the big punish, but got a bit of health. The fireball reflect. Doing Athena things well, just being annoying. It's a very not quite like Strive May. Maybe audibly similar, but kind of similar idea in that she just kind of does annoying shit. Able to pin her down in the corner a bit, though. Nice hop. Able to get through the fireball. Pat going to lose Robert again pretty early here. We'll see if Mai can get something done here. Mai actually just kind of got smoked in game 1. Didn't really get a lot of chance to play as her. Brightside, though, less resources to work with than he did before. Not going to have that giant cash out like he was able to get last game. Nice roll through the projectile. Not able to get the confirm yet, though. Fishing with these 2Bs here. Good movement here. Pat doing a good job avoiding the fireballs, but still trying to get a solid hit. Brightside changing the angle, getting the air-to-air. Ooh, that was a funky hop. Not sure what side that hit. And maybe thought it was going to cross up, and it didn't. Didn't quite get the ender. Nice anti-air by Brightside. Brightside trying to see if he can finish a character again without losing the Athena. Be a pretty commanding advantage if he can get to this anchor Meitunkun again with his entire team intact. Spinning the meter on the blowback there. Once out of the pressure. Using the reflect. Pat trying to find the way in without getting hit, but Brightside doing a really good job of just changing when he's zoning versus when he's coming in. Time's starting to become a factor, and the health ends up not mattering, or rather the time ends up not mattering. Mai running out of health. Meitunkun coming in. Last character here for Pat. Has to take out this entire team for Brightside if he wants to stay alive in this set. Didn't quite have the anti-air. Has the tick throw, baits out the flash kick, backs off, back to the zoning game. Does have to be careful with the zoning. Pat does have the meter blow through with that EX rush punch. A nice anti-air with the flash kick, ready for the jump in. Having something like the flash kick too, really nice dealing with the hop normals as an anti-air. Something that's a little bit harder to react to with an anti-air. Having an invuln option goes a really long way, especially one where you don't have to do like a full DP motion. Pat in the corner here though. Clutch timing on the hop, but misses the max mode confirm. Gonna just back off, use the max mode inputs for his fireballs. Get a couple free X's there, baits out the flash kick. Not the input he wanted for the punish, and Pat, not afraid, does it again. Another good anti-air. And every time he gets that anti-air flash kick, he's able to attack on that rush punch for good damage. Doesn't always get the follow-up depending on the height, but still a pretty solid chunk there. And again, Meitunken putting in work here for Pat. Worked his way down to the anchor again. Good patience. Did the run up. Pat didn't bite thinking a throw was coming. Now able to work his way out of the corner, and he has the health lead pretty close, but the EXDP gonna get a good chunk of damage after the juggle. Ooh, trying to call out the hops with this anti-air projectile, but been wrong twice. Hasn't gotten punished for it, though. Still kind of spooky. Oh, flash kick in neutral. And Pat working away down. There's the maximum confirm. Is he going to finish it here? Going to be close. And he nailed it. Finished the combo. Brightside going to move on in winners. Pat, though, definitely made that way closer at the end. Able to get some damage there on the anchor. All right, up next on stream, looks like we're gonna have another one of the Chicago SNK, classic KOF players, Mooney Blues, coming up against Octopus, who we've seen in a bunch of games. Yeah, if you want to come on, just come on whenever. Okay. Yeah, Pat checking in. We'll probably see Pat on the mic in a little bit. Wants to go check in with the TO, make sure he's not needed. All right, Octopus, we've seen him in a bunch of different games, trying stuff out as they come out. We had seen him on stream for Strive when it was new, Melty as well, if I recall. On the other side, on the player one side on the right hand, Mooney Blues, definitely one of the better long-time KOF heads we have here in Chicago. Getting the player selections figured out. All right, so Isla, Vanessa, and Elizabeth on the player one side for Mooney Blues. First time seeing Vanessa for me. From Octopus on his side. Looks like he has King, Mai, and Rio. Definitely a more standard team. Mooney Blues, pretty reserved guy. So it's no surprise that he picked maximum horny team here. Not maximum horny, but by KOF standards, this team's only like medium horny designs, but still relatively. Using the Vanessa. I don't know how this character works necessarily. Looks like she has some sort of stance cancel going on. Anyone in the chat knows how Vanessa works. Any info is appreciated. It's like a bit of a command dash or something there. I like the smear on her punches, the effect on the Gatling there. Oh, yeah, okay, so that, I don't know if that's like a run-stop cancel or just a stance into unstance, but definitely using that to stagger the pressure. Mooney Blues taking the first character here. Using the super jump. Going full screen, but caught into the corner from Octopus. In trouble already. Getting rushed down here by this Vanessa. Nice use of the juggles there. Gets the hop. Has a bar. Should be able, I think, to finish this. Yeah. Nice route. This is top 16 winners of our, I believe it was at least 35 player bracket when I had checked earlier. So definitely gonna start getting into the people who are not, who are week 1 KOF 15 players, but not week 1 KOF players. As you can see, Mooney Blues already with some pretty explosive combo routes here. Has another bar to work with. If he gets the hit here, should be able to close out. Gets the air-to-air, not able to get the juggle after. From Octopus fighting for his life. Caught out of the air, so doesn't eat the full combo, but still down. Very little life left and a bar to work with, and that's going to close it out for game 1. Mooney Blues taking a 1-0 lead here. All right, I'm going to step off for 1 second. Sorry, it's going to be silent for a moment, but I just want to make sure the TO knows to hold all the top 8 so we don't miss any of those matches. All right, I'm back. Top 8 has been secured, making sure they don't accidentally run any of that off stream. Bracket was starting to progress at a rapid rate. Speaking of, Mai already out of there, and we're down to match point. Anchor Rio on Flum Octopus' side. Mooney Blues using the sway back. Oh, looks like he accidentally got a little bit of an input error, got a parry there. So it looks like Vanessa is Dudley. Is that what's going on here? Yeah, infinite juggles. That looks pretty Dudley-ish. Has the bar, gonna spend it, and that's gonna do it. Mooney Blues moving on in winners.
If you want to know how to win, this is the person to ask. Winner!
Willie again, trying to figure some stuff up. I don't know what he's doing in the room. He's just looking at stuff. There's not a lot going on in that room. I don't think I left any. I guess I left my work laptop on. I gotta find a way to like remote control this camera. Anyways, next match, gonna be a good one. Got Brightside coming back up, and James Jr. Again, like Mooney Blues, one of our longtime KOF players.
Select members. Select stage. Nothing will stop this show.
Our first look at James Jr. I didn't get to talk to him a bunch. Had a pretty short discussion with him before the stream started. Definitely, he said he likes the game a lot so far. He likes it more than 14. He thinks it's currently better already at launch than 14 was. So he's enjoying the game, enjoying the balance. Looks like running with the Chris on point. I haven't seen Chris in this game yet. I did see Chris in some older games, and he looked pretty wild. Also, clearly the aesthetic inspiration for Justin Bieber. Yeah, putting in quick work. Yeah, James Jr. also with Vanessa and Terry in the back. Yeah, you can see the difference in movement. James Jr. very comfortable using the cancels there, using the backdash, getting back to a better range for Chris here. Yeah, and that backdash is crazy. I don't know if that's a command backdash or if that's his actual backdash, but thing scoots. Yeah, Chris looks like a Melty Blood character. Oh, big misconfirm. Yeah, Robert's out of there for that. In this point, Chris still putting in work. Recovered back to about half health. I don't know a lot, but I think he just frame trapped him with the DP, and that was rude. Right side landing his own TP, gonna get the full combo here. I remember that one from the trials. All right, saw that Vanessa. Vanessa looking pretty dominant when Mooney Blues was using her. We'll see if Brightside has had time to learn anything about this matchup. Already on his anchor with this Shune, though. Doing pretty good so far. James Jr. not getting a lot of time and space to move here. James cashing out the meter. Good timing on the roll. Didn't guard it. Went for the empty low, but oh. And James on his side backs up, does guard the roll, able to maintain the corner positioning. Brightside working his way out slightly to mid-screen, but push right back in the corner. There's the guard cancel, but again, good. James is just doing a good job of maintaining the corner positioning over damage, but he is going to lose the Vanessa. And Shune going to get a little bit of health here back. 34 seconds left, so not a ton. Yeah, back up to about 75%. Anchor Terry here for James. Going to get Chicago punished there. I don't know how fast throws are. That might have actually just been the best punish option. I'm assuming throws are pretty fast. They usually are for, you know, built-in OS-style ST grabs. Nice block. Unfortunate trade there. Brightside trying to work his way out. Able to get the guard cancel. Oh, the guard wasn't paying attention to the guard bar. Got guard broken, but didn't eat the full combo for it. Fortunate, and the life is not really that different. James Jr. does have a pretty decent meter advantage. Brightside trying to find a hit here. I think even with this one bar, though, if he gets like a full juggle into EXDP or something, he might still be able to finish this. Starting to eat some stray hits, though, and there's the overhead. James Jr. gonna take game one, but Brightside made that one pretty close. All right, Athena back on the screen. Athena didn't get to do a whole lot for Brightside in game one. already kind of able to do more against the Chris. Brightside maybe getting a little bit more comfortable against Chris here. Might have been first time he's really seeing it. Good anti-air here. Oh no, with the DP though, and the side switch. James Jr. made sure to keep the positioning. Gonna get the corner combo, but he also dropped his. Brightside waits it out, gets the punish. Not able to finish the character, but got a good chunk of damage. Side switched. I'm assuming that's a kind of a Fei Long style grab there. Finds the meaty. And Brightside looking kind of decent here. That's a big difference. Being able to get Chris off the screen before he loses Athena, definitely pretty big difference from last match. Good patience. Brightside trying to be squirrely, but wrong time to throw the fireball. Nice jump by James. Oh, good block on the late hop there. Oh, yeah. Assuming that's some sort of command dash that's projectile involved. Oh, nice punish on the other side. Caught the landing. Might not have been an actual punish, but maybe James just not expecting to land on the other side there after the crouch from Brightside. Able to convert the 2Bs. There it is again. Tatsu, 6B. No, gonna go the fireball route, spend some extra meter. Oh, nice stagger into the grab. Okay. James putting, even with the drop, still putting some good damage on. Good block on the 2B though. Another 2B EX Tatsu confirm will be the end of this round. Brightside waiting his turn. Open up though with the lows. 2 bars available. Is he gonna spend it? Yeah, that should be the end of. Woo! No, unfortunate drop for James there. Able to recollect the spaghetti off the ground, but almost actually lost Vanessa there. And Anchor Shune coming back out. Even though Brightside did lose game 1, Shune actually did a pretty good amount of work, but put into the corner early. This time James finishing the juggles. Big damage. Put himself in the corner though. Maximo, no juggle. Wasn't air to air, or wasn't anti-air. Trying to use the fireball. Trying to get his value for his max mode. Only really got 2 specials out of it. Trying to get away. Back down in the corner. Slight juggle on the counter hit, air to air. That's going to do it though. James Jr. moving on in winners. Damn, we have Japanese game announcers saying mad respect to the winner. 2022 is weird. All right. James, looking pretty decent. That's going to set up a one side of our winner semis. Going to be James Jr. against the winner of our next match. Going to be Kizer against Raising Phoenix. Raising Phoenix, new player to me, not someone I'm familiar with, so interested to see what they have on deck. I take that back. Raising Phoenix, not someone I recognize, but they definitely played on my stream before. Their name is already in the autocomplete. Kizakray we saw earlier with the, who was he playing? Iori, Robert. I'm trying to remember who his point was.
Select members.
All All right, helped retrieve a missing stick that was just sitting next to me on a chair the whole time. Kept it safe. Might have kept it warm. Turnout, I think overall kind of light. We only got about 50-some people, but we did have 34 entrants for KOF 15. No surprise, right? Everyone gets excited for the K-Dash, that's who it was. Everyone gets excited for the week 1 game. Also, you know, I do a lot when the new games come out, just as a streamer and a commentator. Even if I don't play them super heavily, I always try to get opinions, especially from legacy players who I know have played a bunch of games. I hear good stuff about this game. People are enjoying KOF 15 so far, so you know, hopefully the turnout stays good the next couple times we run it. I'd like to see, you know, as people learn more about the game, develop strategies, and also for a lot of people like me, just being new to KOF in general, you know, I just want to learn how the game works. I want to play just to learn KOF. I don't know a ton about the series, and I'd like to know more. Raising Phoenix getting in with the grab. Using the grenade for Leona, trying to work his way in. Getting these little confirms that are working good. Okay. I was going to say, I saw that grenade tick it away. Kizzer getting the tick throw. Has the hop. Gets the overhead. Doesn't really have meter to work with. That's punish. Yep. Went with the 2D starter, though, so just got the knockdown. I think that is definitely something I was having trouble with that I think a lot of players newer to KOF might have trouble with is when you get the starter for a big hit and your thought process is like, I'm going to do a crouching heavy, but you do 2D and you just kind of get a knockdown that doesn't juggle into whatever you tried to do. Nice anti-air there from Raising Phoenix. Oh! All right. No thanks, Iori. Oh, nice run under it. Take advantage of the air-to-air. Able to get a mix-up on the other side. Caught with the Iori sweep. Raising Phoenix doing a pretty good job of the air-to-air checks. He is going to lose Leona, though. Nodding his head. Leona did a pretty good job there. Character and a half, though. Iori going to get a little bit of health back at about 2/3. Elizabeth, yeah, got to be careful trying to zone this character out. Another character has some tricky tools. If you haven't faced her yet, some of your standard stuff might not be a good idea. Has a fireball reflect, has her own fireball, has a special overhead. Nice guard cancel. Going to get the throw here. I don't know what that does, but I don't want to come near it. Kizzer sitting on a whole lot of meter. At this point, though, with Kizzer pretty open about Robert being his main character, I would not be surprised to see him hanging on to these 4 bars for Robert. Trying to finish this Elizabeth without any meter if he can. Able to get the hop. Not quite deep enough to finish. And a trade. Unfortunate for Kizzer. Elizabeth going to be hanging in there with a little bit more health. Recovers to about 25% there. 5 bars for Robert, and again, just puts out an active hitbox at round start and stuffs Kizzer trying to run in. Kizzer gets the grab, though. I definitely like to see Kizzer, you know, fish with those 2Bs or 6B or something. Just look for that Tatsu, try to finish it off. Spend a bar if you have to. Again, just barely too far for that ender, but there it is. Able to close it out. 46 seconds left. Good chunk of time, so should get a pretty good chunk of health back. Yeah, Robert looking pretty full there. So we got 2 full anchors, giant meter advantage. I don't know a lot about Yashiko here, or Yashiro rather. Robert, though, definitely one of the better 1-bar confirms that I've seen. Able to get the juggles off that EX Tatsu from up to 3 2Bs if you're point blank. That's a punish? No, not quite. A little bit late. There it is. There we go. What's he going to do? 6B? Gonna spend some meter here. Passion it all. Is it enough? Not quite. Still very good damage on the board. Raising Phoenix, pretty good amount of meter on his own. Has 3 bars, but gonna need more than that to finish it in 1 hit. Kizzer Crate gonna take game 1 here. Good strategy from Kizzer, especially when Iori was on deck and he had to try to make that comeback with Iori, did a pretty good job being conservative with his meter and saving that explosive damage for Robert. Character where you know he's going to finish his B&Bs. Yeah, able to crouch under that. Trades with the sweep. Using the DP there. Had seen that attempt to the cross under on the air-to-air before, and this time just not looking to hold the mix-up. Mashes it out, is correct. Oh, nice grab from Raising Phoenix. Gonna get the corner positioning. Grenade is on. Nope. Ooh, bit of a misconfirm there. Didn't dial out the special. He's not going to get punished here. Kids are great. You know, despite winning last game, actually had some trouble with that Leona, and this time able to get through her. Has K-Dash relatively healthy against Elizabeth. Another wake-up TP. Raising Phoenix, maybe new to the Kizzer experience, but Kizzer not afraid. That's going to be a punish. That's the knockdown in the corner. Good pressure here. Good positioning. Yeah, has that optimal hop jump in positioning. Great air-to-air. Just maintaining the corner. Finally, Raising Phoenix using the guard cancel, able to escape the corner. Another side switch, though. Got a little too frisky with the roll, and now he's back in the corner. Because they're doing a good job caging. Got the punish on the roll. Didn't quite have the space he needed to get all three lights. Still, though, doing a good job here. Woo! I don't know if that was supposed to be run-up TP, because they're maybe looking to finish this character. Good job playing with the timing of the follow-up fireballs for K-Dash here. Able to throw off the attempt at the fireball reflect. All right. And K-Dash putting in way more work than before. This is actually the most we've gotten to see out of this K-Dash so far in this set. Down to this anchor Yashiro here, Raising Phoenix's last character for the set. If he can't make this comeback here, has to start by getting K-Dash off the screen. Already in the corner though, good block on the hop, but he's still under duress here. Important trade. There's a good confirm, and finally K-Dash is out of there. Iori is here now. It'll be interesting to see if Kizzer sticks to the strategy he did before of saving all that meter for Robert, trying to play a meterless Iori. But also, this is the last character. If he just cashes out on Yashiro, takes the damage where he can, that might also be a pretty good idea. Has to find the hits first, though. So far, Yashiro doing a good job keeping Iori at bay. Nice backdash away. Finds the sweep. Oh, that was scary spacing on that sweep, but Raising Phoenix content to back off, has the life lead. Knows it's his last character. Looks like he's trying to be kind of conservative. Ooh, slight misspace on the jump in. Good air-to-air. Didn't respect the DP, though. Oh, went for the run-up grab because they're trying to finish it. There's a max mode cancel. Raising Phoenix able to get down to the anchor here, but again, we're coming in with a fully loaded 5-bar Robert. Not enough health. I mean, at this point, Raising Phoenix, if he gets touched by any light in the EX Tatsu, that's it. Yeah, that should do it. Kizzer doesn't drop this. This should be it. Sorry, Kizzer. I did that. That was my fault. Raising Phoenix with a drop of his own, though. That was costly. He only had the 1 bar. Able to get the knockdown here, but still doesn't have meter to work with, and Kizzer able to close it out. All right, Kizzer securing a spot in top 8. Going to face off in the winner's semis up against James Jr. Earning himself a pretty tough match there. Losers running a little bit behind looking at the bracket, so they're going to have to catch that up. Winner's side, looks like Greedy Chun qualified for the other side of top 8. So the winner's semis so far going to be Mooney Blues against Greedy Chun and Kizzer Crate against James Jr. Might have to bring some loser's side matches here to catch up. Looks like we're going to go ahead and get started with that. What's up, man? Yeah, so we are going to have a winner semis up first. I'm assuming, depending on what happens during these next two matches, we may need to go back down to some regular losers matches, try to catch up that losers bracket a bit. But going to start off with the winner semis. Greedy Chun against Mooney Blues. Again, Greedy Chun I mentioned before, someone I played a boatload of Street Fighter 4 with back in the day, but back at the venue that was in Aurora back then at WIT, most of the regular attendees who lived in the west suburbs out there actually were multi-game players. They didn't really specialize in any specific games. There was a lot of Tekken, a lot of KOF, a lot of Marvel, just people trying to get their hands on as many different fighting games as possible. So varied amount of experience. All right, Greedy Chun, Athena, Blue Mary, and Iori on the anchor. Mooney Blues, for his part, I mean, we didn't even get to see most of his team. Vanessa just putting in all of the work his first time up. Gonna have to see what Greedy Chun knows of this matchup. And already, Mooney Blues using the command dash in through the fireball. Good blocks on the overheads here. Greedy Chun works his way out of the corner. Nice patience. And you can already see the adjustment, right? Saw the command dash, saw it go through the projectiles, and now he's using that. I believe that's a 2C there, checking that approach in front. Keeping it simple, just 2C fireball, 2C fireball. And already he has a pretty big lead on this Vanessa just by holding down that little bit of range right in front by the shins, not allowing that command dash in. But now Mooney Blues getting a couple solid hits. Empty jump low. Probably universal strongest 2D fighting game strategy when you really need to make a hit. Good patience here. Greedy Chun blocking his way out. Got the exit too. Didn't spend any EX here. Maybe could have finished this Vanessa. See if he regrets that. So far, both players trying to find the last hit on the first character. And Greedy Chun able to take Vanessa down. So now we're going to have Isla coming out. First time we've seen the latter two-thirds of Mooney Blues' team here. Isla, not for sure if she's a new character to 15. Able to get the first hit pretty quickly, though. Down to the second player. Second character, rather, for both players. Blue Mary coming out. Like the movement from Greedy Chun. Kind of faking the dash-in approach. Yeah, okay, so there is a dead spot on that normal, it looks like. With the extended spooky hands there. It looks like if you jump past them, you can find Isla defenseless there. Big trade, able to get the combo off of it too. Nice heads-up conversion by Greedy Chun here. Pop with the overhead though. Big jump in, Mooney Blues cashing out some meter here. Oh, good block. What side was that on? I'm assuming there's some form of cross-up protection in this game, but that's still visually kind of gross. Oh, good job changing the jump timing there. Still, though, Greedy Chun giving Mooney Blues a bit of work right now. Blue Mary going to recover to about half health. Now we have this anchor, Elizabeth. First time seeing her out of Mooney Blues. Character we have seen a lot of so far tonight, though. Seems pretty popular. Oh, wow. That was the lowest overhead. Greedy Chun was actually standing. I think just maybe wasn't expecting that attack at that place. Kind of a funky looking jump kick there. Now we're down to anchors. Both characters. Big meter advantage for Greedy Chun here. 5-bar Iori. Trying to hold his ground with the neutral jumps. Gets opened up though. Mooney Blues getting a bit of a lead here. Greedy Chun though still has so much meter, trying to find just an opening to spend it, but not able to find the hits yet. Good block on the overheads. Mooney Blues doing a good job backdashing away, resetting the spacing. Max mode cancel. What's he gonna spend here? Nice anti-air. Counter hit, but wasn't able to get the juggle still. Yeah, gonna go ahead and burn the max mode himself just to have some options. That was a drop. Yeah, unfortunately a little bit late on the cancel. Game one going to Mooney Blues here. Greedy Chun with a good game one, but just at the end there, the cancel windows in this game are actually very lenient. You can cancel a lot of things pretty late, and ended up canceling late enough that it just didn't combo into the super. All right, Pat gonna be joining me here on the mic. Welcome.
Man, yeah, I gotta stretch these headphones out. My head's too big.
Yeah, don't worry. These are the expensive ones. You can. They got the comfy stuff. You can pull them out a good amount.
Very fancy.
Oh,
All right, cool. Can you hear me good?
Yeah. Welcome to the stream. Been a while.
Yep.
How you like the game so far?
Pretty fun. It's nothing's got me more hyped than that announcer. The KOF. That guy.
Yeah. The announcer.
15.
He reminds me. I mean, I'm always flashing back to the golden days of Street Fighter 4, and he has that vibe, right?
This will fly at this location.
Yeah, exactly. I enjoy it a lot. I haven't taken the time to listen to the standard announcer yet, but I don't think I'll be using him either way. But so far, Greedy Chun doing a pretty good job keeping Mooney Blues at bay, working down to his later characters, but Mooney Blues making some adjustments here.
Yeah, Mooney Blues coming fresh off that top 8 at WNF.
Yeah, isn't that wild that we can enter West Coast online tournaments in KOF? I was like top 8 in what? What even happened? Oh, yeah, I forgot you could play KOF online.
James posted that it was Chicago versus Mexico, and I turned the stream on, and they say 6 people are from Mexico and 2 from Chicago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, KOF is back. We got Mooney's got to get a whole new team. His girl Mature is not in the game right now.
Yeah, Margot pointing that out earlier. The Vanessa though seems like a pretty good fit. He seems very comfortable with the command dash cancels. I don't know a lot about her, but she seems pretty cheap. Looks like she has a command dash that can go both directions, if I'm understanding what's happening in front of me correctly.
Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot of her right now, but it seems like her point character damage is pretty high. Like you can get some pretty solid damage and setup.
Yeah, even for just 1-bar combos, like not needing to invest a ton of resources.
Yeah, even half a bar, because the EX are only half a bar.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So
okay, I thought EX was 1 bar. That seems way better value. Okay. I was curious why I saw so many EX moves flying out of point characters.
Yep, they're only half a bar, so a lot of times you have a light move, it confirms into one of your EX moves, and that's your launcher. Then you get your knockdown or your more damage.
Yeah, I need to figure that out on King, because her 2B does not combo to the EX Tatsu. I think you need like a 5B or something in there. I got to figure out how to do that. Robert was like, oh, EX Tatsu into stuff? I know how to play this character.
Yeah.
Easy.
They nerfed my man just for this tournament. I was hoping to loop some people.
Oh, is that what that? Okay, I noticed I had to download a patch before we started.
Yeah.
Is that what that was? Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of bug fixes. That was the only one that kind of affects balance.
Oh, using
we got the Isla.
Yeah, it's a weird projectile. The sort of delay comes at an angle, and then puts a.
It kind of reminds me of Nakaruru a little bit. Only it cut like the bird.
Yeah.
It's that angle, but the paint,
but also leaving a hitbox kind of.
The paint kind of lingers on the floor.
But that is gonna leave Greedy Chun
high five
lingering in
the
losers.
magical hands.
All right.
So
up next, we're gonna have our others winner semis. I think gonna be James against Kizzer, and then here. Sure. So, Exert. Okay. So I see losers a little behind. So you just find us some losers matches.
All right. Unfortunately, all of those are playing other games.
Okay. Just whatever you got when you got it. We'll work away. Maybe get us after the next winner semis. Give us like 1 or 2 of these, and then try to run the rest of them.
All right. Gotcha. 1 or 2 rounds.
Like
round
here.
five?
Yeah. All right, so again, we do run 3 official games every week here at Ignite, so I'm told that all of the matches we could currently run on stream have somebody in either Strive or there is also a Rev 2 side tournament, Kizzer Crate in Grand Finals of that, it sounds like, so he might be a few minutes. So yeah, we'll have to...
A lot of crossover.
Yeah, especially when there's a night where like Strive and Exert are both here, a lot of Guilty Gear going on. Even though we have the 3 main games each week, you can see that is one pot of setups that you see in front of the bar there. There's actually 3 of those, and then a wall of tables where you can do a bit of a BYOC and run your own side tournaments if you would like.
It's pretty popping tonight.
Yeah. Considering the, I know people were kind of raring to get back. We took a couple weeks off after Frosties, let people recover and whatnot. You remember how it used to be the first week that it got cold, right? Nobody, like locals just dried up that week normally.
I might not have been there.
It was like, I just remember it was like, oh, first snow of the year? Yeah, nobody's coming. Nobody's coming. But, oh, shout out to my buddy Gibby. Yeah, thanks for introducing me to KOF. Gibby So and I work with a lot. We chat a lot. I've been DMing him questions on how the fuck KOF works like constantly in the last few days. So, enjoying the game so far. Who all are you playing so far? Is there anyone other than the 3 that you showed when you played on stream that you've been messing with?
There's a lot. I'm kind of just picking the easy stuff.
Yeah,
right now, so.
I'm definitely like, I was like, who are the Shotos? You answered some of my questions.
It's got to be my man Robert, though.
Oh, yeah. Robert?
He's easy. He's the Chicago character right now.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody plays Robert.
I think that only 2 players who have been on stream so far did not have Robert on their team.
Let's see. Love to see it.
You know, as much as I've been trying to branch out archetype-wise, the nice part about a 3-character team, especially when you don't have to worry about synergy between assists and all that, is I can consume 1 spot for the bare-bonedest Shoto that is in the roster.
I mean, Robert's got everything.
Yeah, what else do you need, right?
Tatsu, a dive
he has
kick.
a command grab?
Yeah, half circle forward kick.
Oh, I thought that was a parry. I saw the enemy. I've done it on accident, but I just saw the knee come up. Is it like a damage grab or is it like a Fei Long like positioning grab?
It's pretty normal command grab.
Okay.
If they're on the ground in front of you, they get hit.
I just saw the leg come up, and I didn't know if it was going to be one of the, like, you know.
Yeah, it looks kind of weird.
Like whoopsie-doo side switches. It looked like he had a dive kick, too. I didn't find that when I was messing with him, so.
Core circle back kick in the air.
Yeah.
One of his command normals puts him airborne, so you do, like, C forward A, and then dive kick combo off of it.
We've got a couple players coming up. Okay. Oh, looks like Jaime coming up against, is that Royal Psycho? Yes, it is. I haven't seen Royal Psycho in a while. Do want to shout out Royal Psycho. I didn't get to see it since I was, busy streaming Strive. Royal Psycho took 4th place in Sam Show at Frosty Fostings. That was a game where Royal Psycho started off at Ignite, playing Street Fighter 5. Got beat up a little bit, was playing Ryu, and then Sam Show came out. And I don't know if he had like prior Sam Show experience or if just something clicked with that game, but he was good at it, like not even a like or dislike. He just picked it up and was good at it, and been doing really well and sticking with SNK here, coming into King of Fighters. So curious to see how he does in another very different SNK game.
Yeah, definitely very different.
Jaime has played a large number of games himself. Historically, Marvel 3 player originally. Played a lot of Tekken, plays Strive. Generally considered a good execution player. Doesn't know, might not know a ton about the games, but if he has time to lab a combo, he will generally have it down. He'll come with like the big bombos pretty consistently.
Looks like he's got some pretty forgiving characters either way, so good execution. And playing Terry and Cronin goes together well.
Yeah, Terry is definitely on my list of characters to try out. Seems similar to Robert Wright. Doesn't do a lot that's crazy, but he does just normal stuff crazy. Well.
Yeah. Get some sticks of butter with Terry.
First look at Kyo. Not surprised that Jaime's a Kyo player. Definitely seems like what he would like. Typically plays Shoto-y characters, but not quite Shoto's right. The Souls.
Yeah. Protagonists.
Oh, yeah, both protagonists. The old KOF protagonist and Shune.
That's auto combo.
If I'm not mistaken, Shune was technically the main protag of 14?
I guess he technically is still. He's like the protag of like this arc, I guess, however many games it's going to go on for.
Yeah, I'm going to call it the multiverse just because there were multiple versions of Verse that they've now had to fight.
Yep. It's true.
Jaime, though, drawing first blood. And we got a Kyo mirror.
All right. Okay.
A lot of trades so far. I love the pushback on sweeps in this game, mostly because if you can remotely space your sweep, you kind of get away with it.
I think that's his 3D or A. He's got like a command normal sweep and a regular one.
Good backdash, getting away there.
Okay. Yeah, Kyo's another character that can set up pretty well with just a little bit of bar. But they're just trading hits for now. Okay, finds his way in.
Yeah, Jaime hasn't really been looking to spend a bunch of meter. I think in general he might just be using Kyo as a battery here, building some meter.
Yeah, he is full on his meter.
I actually, something I do really like, and I don't know if older KOFs were like this. I don't know if 14 was like this. I like that the amount of max meter you can hold increases with your team because you should spend some on your point, right? Because once you have 3 bars, anything you do after that's just going to go to waste. So going into your second character with 2 or 3 bars isn't a major difference compared to like if you had 5 on your point and spent some of it. Spent some on DP though and was wrong.
You build meter pretty fast as well, and it just gives you, as your meter expands, you get the free bar that it expands to. So you lose a character, you get a free
it does
bar,
track. Like if you have full meter going into your anchor, you're going to have 5 bars.
Yeah. But yeah, you can play your point more like a battery, or you can just have a spender that's good with those half a bar conversions.
Yeah, I almost sort of think, I almost like having the battery in the mid position and having, like what you said, characters with just a good 1-bar combo on point.
We've got some Dolores, one of the new characters, very interesting.
Yeah, kind of a funky ground-based zoning, able to put projectiles pretty far away from herself outside the screen, but also has the option to keep them closer. I think I saw it. Like, not a teleport, but it looked kind of like Break the Law, where she just, like, melted into the ground.
Yeah,
okay, that is
it's like
a teleport.
down, up, yeah. Okay, the double pillars.
Nice air reset into the meaty there.
And that coffin right there, that's an anytime combo. So she has the ability to just jab people and back DP, and it'll combo on hits that normally wouldn't. Going for the level 3.
Ooh, it worked out through the projectiles. That's a good chunk of damage.
Okay. Yeah, something you got to look out for with Cronin.
That said, though, I was about to say, Cronin still did not have a lot of health and still had to work his way in against the zoning of Dolores here.
Yeah.
All right, Anchor Terry.
Okay.
Yeah, this is definitely another character I could see being a Jaime character. Just needs to know the 1 bombo and figure out how to land it.
Yeah, Terry, you really got to watch out for him on Anchor because he can just melt your life bar. Okay, he could melt it hit.
I definitely got earlier tonight when I was like, yeah, that should leave some health, and then it was like, no, actually, that character disappeared. Max mode cancel?
Is he dead? Yeah, no more meter. So if you're in max mode, you can actually get a free level 1 if you still have any bar left. And you can get a level 3 for just 1 bar.
Do you use just the normal input, like kind of,
yeah.
Is it like MVCI Storm style? Like you just can do it before it runs out at any time? Does it like consume the rest of your max mode?
Sometimes a level 1 will just consume most of it.
Oh, so you might still have enough for like 1 more move?
It sounds kind of easy mode, but like...
Do you get just the 1 though? Like if you have meter left over and you already did the level 1, you can't get another one with that remaining meter?
There's some anchor ones where you pop max, you immediately level 1, and then you level 3 right after it. And there's just enough time for that. And those do surprisingly a lot of damage. It seems like kind of like too easy, but...
Yeah.
It's actually pretty meter efficient at times.
I feel like... a lot of the hitboxes in this game are like surprisingly not egregious compared to games I've been playing recently. So you actually have to earn your hits. I don't mind the damage being relatively big for not always max effort because getting that hit is tricky. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of different types of escapes.
Yeah, KOF is usually pretty big on putting hurt boxes on everything. Like if you play Billy, he's got a stick, there's a hurt box on it. But
and if you whiff a sweep, like I had mentioned, it's nice that sweeps are safe on block, but if you whiff a sweep, that is a lot of recovery on basically every character I've seen so far.
Yeah, exactly. If people are reading your sweep, they can just hyper hop in and get it jumping on you. You got some Shunei, kind of a unique character, having an air dash. It's one of his special moves. He can go back and forward. He's got some down ones now too.
Well, yeah, there's the hurt boxes. You can see even before that the projectile started up, wide extended hurt box got clipped with a jump pretty far out. Jaime just trying to hold his ground with these neutral jump kicks here.
Yeah, EXDP.
Gonna even things up a little bit. Yeah, got some health back. That round went on kind of long. It's still like that, right? Like the longer the round goes on, the less health you get back.
I actually don't know.
Or is it the other way around?
Not sure.
Now I'm distracted. Willie's being a weirdo. He's like behind the bed.
Maybe he's camera shy now.
I think he's out of there. He's gonna go find some food. Yeah. Gets a knockdown on the sweep. Doesn't chase too hard. Respecting the meter. Jaime is sitting on a lot of it.
Oh, we got a shatter strike.
Oh, didn't quite get the conversion after the juggle there.
With
Oh!
DP, what do we got? Should have thrown, man. We're in Chicago.
Yeah, knowing that throws are one frame, I have to ease up on making fun of the Chicago punish because sometimes that's just going to be the easiest, like the guaranteed punish.
Look, man, you know where we're at.
Yeah, it was coming out either way. And we had talked about Jaime being a little bit stingy on the meter for his first couple of characters. This time, opting to spend it with Kroner, and he's able to finish off the character. Royal Psycho down to his last life here. All up to this Dolores if he wants to stay in the set.
Yeah, so that double pillar right there, that's plus, so that's why he's able to sweep, get the hit there. A lot of people don't know about that, but it's a pretty good move.
Gonna do the auto combo here, spend the meter. Kept it easy.
It works.
Real Psycho, actually, despite getting that character, shaking his head a little bit. I don't know if he necessarily wanted to fully end the auto combo in the meter spend then.
Yeah.
Maybe he wanted to carry that meter in, but you know, the only resource you can't get back is a health bar, so might as well get the character out of there.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. Get the character. There's not that big of a meter difference right now anyways. Okay, Terry flip kick. Covers the skies pretty well.
Yeah, not that big of a health difference either.
Yeah, he's finding a lot of, okay. Converts it. Set up.
Jaime trying to escape. Still gets clipped by the sweep. Starting to run out of health here.
Okay.
Small cancel. Not going to get a ton for this. He had several lights first, so a lot of scaling in there. Well, frame trap with DP, though. Recognize he messed up. I don't mind that, right? You're going to get punished anyways. You might as well take the gamble. Oh, got the counter hit. Jaime not out of this yet, but that was punishable. Real Psycho trying to finish it, but just barely does it, and Jaime gets away with one. Skin of his teeth.
Terry anchor's real.
Yeah, Real Psycho, a little bit of a head shake there. I think he was able to create the situation that he wanted, and just at the end, not able to get that kind of last hit. Still decent showing for him. It's going to put him, I think that is 17th-ish. This is a pretty big bracket.
Yeah, I think we got 30-something.
Yeah, 34. So the winner of that, Jaime, going to move on to fight Raising Phoenix, who we saw earlier. Looks like we are going to have our other winner semis, which I never changed the thing to say it wasn't winner semis. That last match was actually like a losers round 4 or something. This, though, I'm not selling a bill of goods this time. It's an actual winner semis. James Jr. against Kizerkrate.
I'm just hoping James picks the Chris, the young Chris.
Yeah, he did earlier. We saw Chris, Vanessa, and
infamous Chris.
Can't remember
one of the slimiest
anchor.
Chris players.
Yeah, that character looks kind of rude. I will say, Brightside started to catch on to the Chris pretty quickly, so we'll see if Kizer kind of can do the same thing. But Chris looks like a character who, the first time you fight him, you're definitely going to be like, what the fuck is this character doing to me?
There's some gimmicks. Those
fast movement cancels. James trying to decide on his anchor here. Going to go with Benny Morrow.
Going with the Benny.
First time we've seen him tonight. We'll see if Kizer can make an appearance here, because it looks like he is sticking it on the anchor.
James is playing Vanessa too?
Yeah.
Vanessa must be pretty good then.
That's what I thought. if both James and Tony are playing Vanessa, you know, knowing that
a new Chicago character?
Knowing that Mooney Blues doesn't have his main character, you generally figure they're going to check down to whoever the next strongest character they can learn is.
I mean, I'm trying to see some Ralph. Anyone playing some Ralph tonight?
There was one Ralph player. Actually lost to Kizer.
Oh, there it is, the slide. Oh, what a bait. This kid is just not polite. No manners on Chris.
That really seals the Bieber comparison, right? Like,
and look at that. That slide kick is like barely minus. So the first time he blocked and Kizer DP'd, And then that time he said he did his own DP at the minus frames.
So does Chris have like some sort of command backdash, or does he just have a hella good backdash? Because I've seen him backdash some giant normals already so far.
His movement's pretty cracked, but he does have some like command movements too.
Yeah, so I've seen like after that slide kick, I've seen him just like fucking phase backwards out of normals. The visual smear, I do like characters like Chris and Vanessa where they have that style just on the move itself, right?
Oh,
Oh, the guard break.
Gotta try to anti-air him. It's daunting, but
Oh, he had the neutral jump, but came down with the
got a
wrong
DP.
button.
So that flip forward kick, that's his infamous jump CD. Very strong move. A lot of plus frames, so you can see that's kind of how he gets the party started. Block one of those, then hop, and with the normal to combos.
Now, is that normal
There it is.
for characters to have a CD jump in? Is that specific to Chris?
Usually they can be used as a jump in. Some are slower, so you use them at the start of your jump. Some of them you use them on the way down.
But that is a relatively universal thing. I didn't even notice that there was like a combo button like that.
Yeah, there it is again. Yeah, and it launches on hit, so.
Oh, and the movement through, slides through, gets the side switch because they're caught looking. Robert in trouble, doing it again.
Yeah.
Ugh.
This kid's a menace. Oh, what a setup.
Okay.
Oh,
Gonna get the
gets him
juggle
with the
here.
tippy toes. Yep.
Oh,
Oh, no.
no, big drop though.
Did he hit punch instead of kick? World may never know.
Can't believe the announcer knows James. Already, like, yeah, this guy's too strong.
Oh my god. The jump CD. Yeah, you see it's jump CD, then it's hop D. If it hits, collect your combo, run it again.
Yeah, and it sort of like automatically
his own
sets up
DP.
the spacing where it hits deep enough on hop that you're definitely plus after it. There's the DP. K-Dash with that super horizontal DP, though, gets him out of trouble just by flinging himself across the screen.
Yeah, his DP, he moves to a different neighborhood.
Yeah, moving to the bench now.
Damn. Reach for the top.
You see, Iori probably has put in the least amount of work, I think, of Kizzer's team from what we've seen so far tonight.
Yeah, we'll see if he can do something here. Yep, finds a close starter. It's gonna hurt.
Do you know what's the juggle limiter in this game? Like, what determines when a combo has to end?
There's a lot of stuff where the combo's usually only going to keep going if you're spending like EX moves.
Okay, so like the EXs have the juggle points, but if you're out of meter, then you can't juggle.
A lot of times if you use like a juggle move more than once, it's not going to work the second time.
Okay.
There's exceptions to that, but like in general, you have to keep using new moves, I guess.
That makes sense, yeah.
But again, people found an infinite with the move that got around there, so it's not always true.
Oh, nice timing on the hop over there. And again, Kizzer trying to poke out with this 2B, trying to get that 2B into EX Tatsu, but these hops are eating him alive right now. Gets the wake up throw.
Yep, wake up throw beats meaties.
Ooh, baits out the flash kick there. I don't know if it's actually a flash kick. It was just an arcing.
DP kick, forward
Yeah.
kick, yeah.
That should do it.
Disrespectful super.
James going to move on to the winners finals, and I think not really any surprise, right? Despite 34 entrants in the bracket, I think most of us assumed we'd be looking at a winners finals of James Jr. against Mooney Blues. Not the biggest surprise in the world, but looks like that is what we're going to have.
That's our winners finals.
Winners finals?
Yeah, winners finals will be first. Yeah. Thankfully, a KOF 3 out of 5 should buy us all the time we need to catch up the losers bracket.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're running things hell out of order today. I think this is the first time I think LK's had to deal with running a KOF with multiple games also running in the background. So you have overlap between games. You're missing players. The game runs a little bit slower than some of the other ones. This one, not as much. I mean, the damage is relatively high. You know, you can definitely see individual characters deleted pretty quickly. The more experienced players, though, like these two, you're probably going to see a bit more conservative play.
Yeah. Oh, we busting out the Ralph? He's going to stick with the Chris.
Yeah, Mooney Blues for his side on player 2 there, already locked into his normal team that he's shown so far tonight. We're going to see, is that...
Some Terry. We got
Still
the Ralph.
thinking about the Ralph. Yeah, he's hovered over Ralph multiple times. But going to go with the King here.
Got to have the right fit.
Interesting pick with the King, only because the other side, Mooney Blues' team, most of that team seems pretty good as anti-zoning. Elizabeth with that projectile counter, Vanessa with the ability to command dash through the fireballs. Granted, there's always universal the roll. You can always universally blow through fireballs, but there's more recovery on that. That's a riskier option sometimes. But up first, I think we're gonna see. Was it Vanessa for both of them? I didn't catch. Oh no, it's Chris. Okay, Chris Vanessa. Yeah, no Vanessa on James's team this time, it looks like. Whoops.
All right. Yeah, we got the Chris Vanessa matchup. Spacing out some jump CDs right now.
Oh,
yeah,
what a backdash there. Just barely got. Chris came in swinging.
Two fast characters, kind of hard to find a clean hit. Okay, slide kick. Yeah, Tony knows to challenge there.
All right, my opinion of Chris is raised a little bit, seeing the Sakura close fierce. Getting the up hammer there. Oh, that's a big hit, though.
Okay, he spends half a bar, spends the other half into... Oh, this is a lot.
Yeah, I think Vanessa seems Dudley-ish, not just in terms of the moveset with like the short swing blow and the stuff like that, but also the fact that she apparently just breaks the juggle system.
Yeah, she was pretty infamous in 14 for just having stun combos everywhere and still being not good. But it's definitely a lot better now.
Yeah, explode you in one hit but can't hit you.
Yep. Classic archetype.
The crap cannon, I think, not the glass cannon. Bailing out, yeah, using that sway back.
Why I oughta. Wake up throw.
Oh!
It's an overhead.
Yeah, not enough to finish. I like it, though.
Player one.
All right, this matchup seems kind of weird in terms of the angles covered. King with the ground fire, the NRS style air fireball. Isla with the weird projectile. And
Yeah.
what was that? Was that her roll or was that a command dash that like went through the fireball?
Which character was it?
The Isla, she like dipped under the fireball, but it didn't. It might have just been her roll. I just don't know if I've seen her roll yet.
Her roll looks more like a slide or like movement than an actual roll.
Yeah, okay, that was probably that then. She like did a shoulder dip under the fireball.
Like a dip.
Oh, good use of the dive kick there, getting around the fireball. Yeah, Mooney Blue's making good use of the movement options here. Still, though, down a good amount of health.
Okay. Yeah,
I can't believe he found the angle to cancel out the King fireball with the weird fireball.
it's pretty consistent, actually. It looks like it might not trade a lot, but it does.
Using the back guard cancel, trying to bail out of the corner, create a bit more space, but going to get chipped out here.
Puts him on the chip. New game with chip damage. You love to see it.
Yeah, James was telling me that there are chip kills, but I guess sort of similar to Grand Blue, there's a magic pixel. You have to bring them to 1 HP first in the combo, I think, and then get another hit in order to actually chip.
Interesting.
Oh, she had a teleport? I haven't even seen that yet.
Nothing personal, kid.
I don't know. I've seen people say they didn't think this game, like, graphically was too hot. One, yes, I've seen some weird stuff, right? Some, like, hands bending weird ways, stuff like that. But I think the different effects, like the Elizabeth, these rainbow effects, these look really good. I like them a lot.
Yeah, I like how it looks. Seen some goofy takes on Twitter, restraining myself from not commenting.
There was a lot of stuff I saw where I was like, if this was launch 14, this would have been a valid point, but this game looks way better than that.
Yeah.
Using the projectile reflect there, checking on Terry.
Oh, we got Terry.
Got to know if he's okay
Shatter
too.
strike.
Oh, fake the cross under. No bite. Okay, that was pretty cool.
Said no, thank you.
So good to know that reflects more than projectiles. I guess it's also just an active hitbox in front of her.
This should be it.
One juggle short and got caught with the throw. This is dangerous. High damage character like Terry, but able to cancel out with
Still
the guard
works out.
cancel. I didn't know that guard cancel damage can end the round, so that's interesting.
Oh, yeah, totally. Definitely worth the bar if it's going to seal the deal.
That makes more sense to why there's 2 guard cancels. I was curious. I was like, why is there an escape guard cancel and a strike guard cancel?
Yeah. And those are a full bar meter.
Do you know if those are punishable if you bait it out, if you're able to block it? The strike one specifically.
Usually, I believe.
All right, back to Chris versus Vanessa. Gets the side switch grab, puts himself in the corner. All right, staggers into these lows. Keeps her standing. Doesn't get the knockdown here. Not a lot of meter. Oh, yeah, this time delays the slide. Yeah, just the sheer variety of looks that Chris can give you in the pressure. Definitely see why this character's a bit of a terrorist right now.
Very good way to describe him.
Good solid hit here.
See how much we can get off of this.
Yeah, either way, gonna get a juggle all the way to the corner.
Sheesh.
Oh, yeah, wasn't ready for the side switch.
Oh.
James Jr. drawing first blood here.
We got Isla with the Isla theme. Yep, challenging the slide.
Good block on the hop. Mooney Blue's doing a really good job of picking the angles of approach, just keeping Chris pinned down here.
Yeah, just,
Got by the
just
paint.
not letting him loose. Uh-oh,
Put in
now
the
he's
corner,
loose.
though. Yeah, that's scary.
No, thank you.
And I like how James, I mean, again, this is his point character still. He's not shy about spending this meter. He has a whole other character, King in the back to build bar for Terry. He's not really worried about just cashing out every time he's able to here.
Yeah,
Great
you
anti-air.
build meter quickly, so spend it.
All right, Mooney surviving with Isla just barely.
We got King in the building.
And again, spending the EX early. James in general being pretty forward with the meter, and that's what I was talking about with the rolls, right? They do go through projectiles, but there's a good chunk of recovery on them. You got to be careful.
Yep. And they're throwable the whole time, so something to watch out for. Ouch. All right.
Yeah, and that only costs 2 bars. Has the meter to make that happen again if you can get a hit. There's the punish. We got the wrong special.
Yeah, Liz definitely got some damage. Good normals, too.
Good use of the roll that time. Found the good timing for it. Wasn't able to get the punish, but closed the
Yeah.
distance on King.
All right. James just taking it nice and slow.
Ooh, fortunate trade for James.
Definitely worth that that guard cancel. To stay in
Yeah,
the
just to
corner.
maintain the momentum, yeah. Oh, did the overhead so early that actually got hit on the way down.
Yeah, it's minus on hit for the instant overhead. Usually that's why they jump back.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Using the reflect just in case you're
Run-up
down the run-up
grab.
grab. I didn't know Mooney Blues was a high player. Let's go. Full screen run-up grab. Let's do it.
Liz with more than enough meter to make this happen.
Yeah, Terry, though, needs significantly less damage to finish this off. There's the guard cancel.
Yeah, he doesn't need a whole lot of meter for his combos, so he's totally content getting those guard cancels.
Scary situation for Mooney Blues, though. Overran a little bit.
Low profiles to jump in. We got 50% damage. All right, 30.
Yeah, it was 3 lights as the starter. I'm assuming that. Oh, again, great reaction. Shown that consistently, but Mooney Blues has everything he needs to finish this bar, but he's got to get close enough to hit Terry.
Yep,
he do it? Oh,
anytime juggle.
And that, I think, is going to seal it.
Yeah.
Nice conversion.
That's what Anchor Liz does. Give her some meter. It's some big damage.
I didn't see if James just went back in or if he's going to be looking at a new character here. No, looks like sticking with the same team. I feel like James's fate so far kind of been tied to how much damage Chris can do before he gets out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that connected from so far. How does such a short kid have such a long-reaching 2B?
I don't know. He's just got the power of evil.
Yeah, I don't know if that's lore or if he's just... like, he's just a normal kid. He's just
not
an
a good
asshole.
kid. Yeah, he's just a bad kid.
Yeah, just shitty middle schooler, man. No respect these days. Oh, baits on the uppercut there. Yeah, making it count. Using those staggered 2Bs here.
Jump CD.
There it is.
Oh.
Mooney Blues got the opening on the corner, but that, again, long-ranging 2B, keeping him caged there. Able to get the side switch, but got hit for it. Reversal, though.
Yep. DP into super.
Oh, the reset, yeah. Doesn't have to end that string in a knockdown. Has shown that a couple times where he'll just keep him standing, then move back in with the 2B and the late hop overhead.
Yeah. Chris has been doing a lot of work all these games. Now he's got Chris against the anchor.
Yeah, I really like how James has been playing this of like using Chris, getting as much as he can out of him, and then sort of using King as that second position battery, trying to get Terry in a position to seal it.
Yeah. Grab.
Oh, good timing on the meaty fireball. It's kind of hard with such a fast-moving fireball to really get that. Uses the reversal.
Yep.
Baited out, though.
All right.
Late anti-air. Still trying to get the
Get
counter.
back in the
Another.
corner. Yeah.
Just kind of jockeying for position. Not really even looking for the kill
He's
hit
got
on
the
either
level
side,
one
but
here.
that should do it, yeah.
We got the Chris OCV.
I like that exchange where both of them were like, nobody was trying to finish a combo. It was Mooney Blues trying to force his way out of the corner, and James Jr. just trying to find any sort of strike, using the guard cancel, using the jump back normals, just trying to keep that positioning. Oh, this is a big hit. Oh, no, it doesn't spend any. Oh, no, he
Didn't
was
have the
just
bar.
shy,
Just
yeah.
did the meterless one.
And it looked like, from what I can tell, she needs just that one EX at least to make those juggles happen.
Yeah. Typically how it goes. All right, Chris in the building. Just backs up a little bit to get the low instead of doing an anti-air. It's nice.
Good command dash out of the corner. Nice check with the 2B. Didn't get a conversion from it, but in a better position. Not
Double
now.
CD. Oh.
Oh, just the hammer in her face.
That close C.
Dangerous mids, man.
Oh, probably didn't want. Maybe did. Neutral CD.
All right, James getting the
Cash
first
it
hit
out
with
to a
Chris
level
here.
1. Yep.
Ooh, put himself in the corner. Worked his way out to mid-screen very quickly, though. Yeah, that right there. Is that just his normal backdash?
I think so.
Because I have seen a wide variety of moves not manage to catch that. Good block on the reset into
Ooh,
the
yes,
late
yes,
overhead.
he has overhead also. Because of course he does. What a counter poke.
And this is going to put him back up to about 75%, I believe, and we might be looking even more, closer to 80% there for Chris.
Is this James Jr. Chris woken up? Sorochi Chris.
Yeah, doesn't have
Cool.
a lot of meter yet. Now things are becoming pretty spooky for Mooney Blues. Elizabeth, though, fully stocked, and we've seen the damage output this character is capable of, but she does have the entire team she's going to have to run through. She can probably dump like 3 or 4 bars and finish off Chris if she can get the hit, but right now that's
Definitely
kind of
worth
a pain
it.
point. Here we go.
Okay. Goes for the reset.
Yeah, spent 1, gets the grab punish on the roll. Again, meaty fireball. Forcing James to hold still for a moment. Oh, big check with the 2B. I think.
Ooh.
No, it doesn't spend the second EX. Oh, got the hit again, but not ready for the confirm, but yeah.
Bets the character on the DP, it wins.
All right.
I love it.
We got 2-2. And that is 2 straight Chris OCVs, man.
Chris, let's get some jump CDs in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's a move. I see what you're saying.
It's pretty good.
Mooney Blues using a move. Might be breaking out
Ooh, nice conversion.
Vanessa's
Good
jump
awareness.
CD.
Yeah, Vanessa jump CD is the like the kick one. She like stretches out.
Yeah. Like pretty good range, but
Uh-huh.
not really getting the opportunity to experiment here. Using the staggered lows. Good check. Good block on the low, but oh, and there it is again.
Perfect,
Stop sign.
expertly placed. Now we got Isla. Again, this Chris is sitting kind of good right now.
Isla was able to put in a bit of work against him last time, but able to survive.
Both roll away. Nobody wants to deal with that -1, -2 situation.
Yeah, it's the spacing, right? Not only is that slide -1, but it's at a space where you can't really walk forward and grab him
Yeah, you're not in
reliably.
throw range.
You're going to have to do something that he can either backdash and make it whiff, or if you move forward, you're going to give up your 1 frame, and he's going to be able to check you with that 2B.
The other thing, he has a DP.
Yeah,
also,
yeah,
so
he
if
could
you
just frame
wanna-
trap you with a DP.
If you just want to take your turn instead of punish you might get hit. Into the corner.
Try to slide
And-
through, able to escape. But again, just under pressure here. Finally checks with the 2B. Good block on the double overhead, but wasn't
Can't
keeping
block
eyes on the
forever, yeah.
gauge.
And look, right back into the corner. Like, Chris is so good at pushing people into the corner even without hitting them. Like the slide.
These stages are, I don't know that, I don't know if it's the corner carry. They seem wide, right? They seem like pretty big stages, but you do see characters get cornered very quickly.
Yeah. Definitely not like huge stages, but some of these characters, the corner carry is insane. Like with
Like this is probably a good example. Well, we're not
Yeah.
even gonna, Chris
Yeah,
isn't gonna
here's
live long enough
another
to get
good
carried to the
example.
corner. So we at least are guaranteed not a reverse 3-0 of OCVs here.
But it's that jump CD, even if it doesn't combo into anything, it knocks them so far back that it's so much stage control.
Yeah,
and
by the
next
time
thing you
they
know,
get
you're
up.
in the corner.
Yeah. And then there's those interactions too, right? Like you work your way, you work the opponent to the corner, and they just have a well-placed hop when you went for a low or something, and they just go over your head, and now you're in the corner.
Yeah.
Using that, I'm guessing that's like a 6B there, that advancing kick.
With Liz.
Yeah.
Again, got to watch out for the reflect.
Oh, wow, she barely recovered in time to block that.
Yeah, I think that's just far D.
Okay.
Very good button. A lot of her kicks, very good. Oh, okay. Nice block stream.
Nice anti-air, too. Ooh, tried to roll back to maintain the corner, but A to jump in.
Taking some space back. Oh, he got hit.
Oh, that was cool. The reflect just canceled out the other fireball. Oh,
Oh.
no, but didn't pay attention to the EX meter available. And that's going to do it. James Jr.
James going to take it with
Yeah.
his evil Chris.
both players magically avoiding the camera. Thanks, guys. All right, so getting a loser side match. Looks like actually we have one on deck already. Elven Shadow stepping back up, and Octopus finding himself still alive in the bracket. Elven Shadow, I don't know how much overall KOF experience he has. He will surprise you in a lot of games, actually. He actually has really solid fundamentals. I know people think of him as like a Guilty Gear. I mean, last time we ran Street Fighter 4, most people expected me to do really well. I lost to him first match. His Rose beat me. Flashbacks to Game Pass, though, back in the day when he first came back from Japan and I first met him. He actually beat me up in Street Fighter 4, and I was like, I thought he was a Guilty Gear player.
Got to do something when you're waiting for the next gear to come out.
Oh, yeah, I think in Japan, too, you needed, like, if you weren't at least a certain rank in Street Fighter 4, you couldn't get a driver's license or something.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
those were hard times.
Yeah, got to present 2 forms of ID, driver's license and Netsuka card.
So you got to put your Smash GG on the form. Luckily, you don't need to drive that much, I guess, in Tokyo.
Yeah, this will be, actually, we're getting close to caught up in losers. This qualifies for the loser side of top 8. Of course, most of winners for the top 8 is already done, so we're just going to have a marathon of losers matches coming up.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We're figuring out our buttons.
I'm still getting used to the. I've always historically been kind of bad at that KOF Persona style 4 buttons.
Oh, the box?
Yeah. The box layout always gives me trouble. I'm much more used to the, D on the thumb and then the top 3.
Oh. I guess you could.
I don't know if that would work for this game.
You could imagine it like Street Fighter, and there's just no heavies.
Well.
Looks like we got our characters figured out.
Just get to this. Oh, that's already running? We're good.
All right. Looks like we got Athena Isla Terry, King Mai, and Rio. Mostly pretty straightforward characters. There is a little bit more sauce with Isla, I think.
Yeah, and Mai has a couple funky moves in the air, but otherwise relatively straightforward projectile tool set.
Yeah, I think Mai's one of the easiest right now.
And Athena is like a straightforward tool set, just a really annoying version of one.
Yeah, there's some finer points of anti-airing as her, but not too hard to just chuck some fireballs and get started.
That button right there is that. I don't know if that's 2C, but
yeah, crouch C into fireball.
Yeah, that button
works on whiff too.
We saw it earlier. Greedy Shun against Mooney Blues. That button kind of putting up a stop sign in neutral against the forward movement.
It's a classic. And again, in 15 here, they've given Athena back her half circle forward punch fireball, so she has 2 different fireballs and 2 different levels of them.
I've seen and heard a lot of that, where there were moves that were trimmed away in 14 from characters that have been restored in 15.
They just like change around movesets every now and then, but I think there was a lot of stuff cut from 13 because you got to draw everything. But
yeah. Well, even then, starting, I believe in 12 was when they started doing the 3D models and then rotoscoping from the side, so at least it wasn't crazy. I'm pretty sure BlazBlue used that method as well.
Yeah.
It's honestly one of the only things that makes 2D sprite graphics really possible, I think, in the modern
For
era,
sure. Oh,
right?
no punish. But yeah, so her other fireball will actually launch opponents up, so it's more, I guess, combo focused.
Yeah.
Or follow-up focused. But yeah, Athena's getting it done either way. Getting the cycle ball.
Elven Shadow sitting a lot of meter. We saw that from him earlier. I don't know if it was intentionally trying to save it for Terry, but tend to hoard his meter and just sort of play with his good fundamental moves.
Yeah, EX cycle ball is a pretty good move to throw out because some characters have good ways in neutral to spend EX, so definitely worth doing if you're not finding those starters for the big combos.
Still waiting for the people to express how Rio's moveset looks like Dan's. Clearly a Dan knockoff.
I never noticed that before. I guess he kind of does. kind of like Dan.
Fortunate trade with the anti. Oh, yeah, that's not invuln. Caught with the
Raw
meaty.
punches. That's militant. Oh, not like
Ooh,
this.
shot.
Wow.
Okay.
They absolutely thrashed their opponent in that match.
You want to see some meter usage? There you go.
Yeah. Not what I expected to come out, but from Octopus also caught off guard.
Yeah, he's got to find his way through this Athena wall of fireballs.
Yeah, Elven Shadow on his part doing a good job of changing up the timing right. He'll throw a couple fireballs and then he'll advance forward or jump back and do the dive kick.
Yeah.
Feels like he's throwing like just enough fireballs to sort of trick Flame Octopus to attempt to counter zone, and then he goes in.
He's not getting good enough punishes off of those unsafe moves like that. That hop he just got right there is exactly what he needs.
Yeah, no anti-air. Elven Shadow gets the whiff punish there.
Yeah, just losing the poke war. Feels like he's getting a hit for every like 4 fireballs.
Yeah, and Elven Shadow's not like hitting him with combos or anything. He's just kind of chunking away with one hit into fireball.
Yeah,
Gets
definitely,
the walk-up tick throw.
definitely a valid way to play some Athena, especially on point.
Oh, the aerial Blanca ball whiff in front of their face.
Yeah.
Push a button.
Yeah, that's that move is actually an infinite right now if you can do it, but very hard.
Yeah, Pat actually put out a video. So what did you use for that? Was that on PC and then you like recorded a button sequence, or?
I have a pretty messed up Frankenstein homemade solution.
Oh, okay.
Basically, I've got 2 converters plugged into a stick, plugged into my computer for it's on a console version.
Yeah.
And then there's no dummy record, or there's no like just control the dummy button in this game. So kind of definitely tricky to do.
Chicago punish.
Yes,
Keeping
there
it
we
classic.
go. We should get a Chicago punish like counter.
Yeah, I'll actually look into that.
It's got to have a cool like noise or something or celebration. Like when somebody new follows, make that really small. But if a Chicago punish happens, it's an occasion.
Yeah. I think Marvel 3 Days, I had a drop combo counter at one point at one of the Paso tournaments.
Probably have they invented a number big enough to count that?
I tried. You know, those were the early days of overlays. It was very difficult back then. The you know, 32 bits or whatever can't store
Yeah,
a number that large.
we need some like quantum computers or something
Had to wait for memory size to be increased on computers.
to calculate that. It'd be more than this crypto stuff.
So that is gonna, I believe, be our next to last top 8 qualifier here. Let me see if this might not work because the bracket's too big. I might need to. Yeah, I got to do that by hand. Okay. I have an overlay like it'll read off Smash GG, but I think if there's like more than like 30 people, it's just too much information for it to pull, so it doesn't. So I got to type it in by hand, like a Neanderthal.
Like the good old days. Uh-oh, we got Young Brightside coming back up. This is a Marvel 3 match.
Yeah, Jaime and Brightside.
Class
I always like this when you get to see like people who have played each other historically multiple times in other games, because then you
Yeah.
get to see kind of like they're in that battle of who can figure out how to use their tools but apply what they know about the other player the fastest.
Mm-hmm. Always a fun part, new games coming out. I think Brightside's got settled on a team for now. Probably going to keep looking at characters, but tonight it looks like it's going to be gonna be that boy Robert, with some Athena and Shune.
I think that's always a good strategy when you're learning a new game, right? Find the easiest effective character that you can learn quickly, learn the game with them, and then sort of branch out to different characters after you get an idea for the systems and everything.
Yeah, I think with this game too, if you played 14, most of the characters are going to feel pretty familiar to you. It's usually, with most of them, it's not a whole lot to get started again. It's another advantage of Robert. Everyone played him before, so he's easy. We'll play him again. I'll do it again.
All right, yeah, this announcer, he can stay.
Yeah.
I don't mind him.
But
he just has some voice lines where he says something. I'm like, really?
I love that trailer. He's roll back netcode.
Yeah.
Like, I did not see anyone ever saying that like that. But yeah, he's playing around with a couple orders here. Sometimes he runs Robert on point. This time Athena. But Shune is that boy with the meter combos.
Yeah, I think maybe that's he likes that EX DP juggle for sure. Jaime had a pretty good start, but now pinned down in the corner. Got past the zoning, wasn't able to get the hit for it.
Nice jump CD, knockdown. You're in the corner, my friend.
Ooh.
Yep.
Wow, still got the punish. I actually thought he got there a little late.
DP. Oh.
Keo's out of there.
Give him the double shield. Yeah, pretty nice corner combos. James keeps making fun of Brightside's KOF 14 combos.
I mean, in my experience, when Brightside does whack combos, he doesn't care if you tell him that his combos are whack. He's like, yeah, the combo works. I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah, I'm doing KOF 14 combos too. Oh, finds his way under that. Okay.
Using those staggered lows. Jaime being pretty good on the patience here.
Yep. Finds the anti-air. Getting the pressure. Yeah, he delayed it right there, so he swung. Wake up throw. I like it.
Well, back
Wake
at
up
you.
throw. Psycho ball.
Yeah, Cronin's hurting. Gets a hit. Has some meter to work with. He can actually get Athena out of here with a solid hit, but not going to get that opportunity.
Yep. Finds
All
the
up
poke.
to Terry. Coming in with about 4.5 bars. God, this character is so annoying.
That's the genius part of it. If you make a character that frustrates people, also like
Also
make,
good.
Make,
Oh yeah.
Make her annoying too.
As someone who
like make her his owner.
As someone who didn't play Guilty Gear prior to Strive, the first time I had to fight Mei, I was like, this is what you people do for fun? Like, this is the game I'm supposed to play? Okay.
Wait, what's wrong with Mei?
The same. Like, I don't... I can see that she's objectively not too strong, but that doesn't mean she's not fucking dumb. Ooh, nice anti-air. Jaime getting a character down here. Terry going to be back up to about a third of his health.
Terry DP is a actual DP motion again. So no longer a charge.
Woo!
Yep, this combos. Got
Nice
him.
cash out. Right side.
Ooh, big fireball.
Taking the game on here.
Select order. Oh, calling for an order select.
I'm going to do weird shit when I play this game in turn. I'm going to, like, make the TO do a blind pick, but only for my order.
Genius.
Like, I'm going to call for the blind pick after we selected the teams. And then,
You're like, can I do a blind pick? The TO's like, all right, close your eyes.
Again, here for game 2. Keep in mind, we are back to 2 out of 3s. Cleared the 3 out of 5s and winners already. We're going to be running all the way through the losers bracket here through this top 8 as things catch up. Every match here for elimination. Jaime trying to see if he can get rid of this Athena earlier. Whoop, not like that. Got that right there, right? Throws one fireball, backs up. You go to jump and you just get anti-aired by the fireball. Ooh, nice roll, though.
Oh,
Can he get through, get the punish on the other side? Has the juggle.
got some damage here.
Oh,
Oh,
that was probably an
no.
input error.
No.
I think he just tried to run up and push a button.
Or he's really brave.
Yeah.
No or never. I mean, it could happen on the next character.
Yeah. This is. I feel like he's kind of selling Jaime short here. Good trade for Brightside, keeping Cronin back there. Oh
Jump
my
CD
God,
and you
yeah.
are in the corner. Yeah.
And it's a it's the knockdown that seals it, right? Like, not only does it toss him half screen, but also she gets to come back in with the Oki.
Yep.
Good Lord.
Psycho Ball. Oh, into the super.
Holds on to his last bar.
It might
Seemed
not have killed.
confident, yeah.
I don't know. It's all down to Terry. Stand your ground.
God.
It's a good. He's doing it neutral too, so he's reading a jump forward.
If he doesn't stop doing that hop, I'm going to disconnect the game.
I think he's gonna keep doing.
Yeah, he's probably going to keep doing it.
Psycho Ball.
It's like a matador. Like, that move makes you want to run at her.
Look at that throw. That's more than a stage length or screen length. Oh,
That's
That's
going to
it.
do it.
running it with the Athena. Oops. Absolutely thrashed it. I like how he talks some stuff a little bit.
I like when there's like a streak and he's like, player 2 finally gets around.
It's about time, player 2. Hey, well, look who won a game here. Just really sarcastic announcer.
All right, now we can get a look at what we have in this bracket. James Jr., who I forgot to fill out, waiting in the winner's side already of Grand Finals after that reverse 3-0 comeback against Mooney Blues. Mooney Blues waiting on the loser side for the rest of this bracket to play out. So up next, I believe we're going to have Elven Shadow and Fern. Oh, yeah, actually.
I think they're running that one off stream.
Elven Shadow has to play Jaime and Strive right now. So, yeah, I think they actually are going to run Brightside and Greedy Chun. And there's Greedy Chun stepping up to the plate. Greedy Chun, I got to say, like, I know I had mentioned I was gassing him up a little bit just because he's one of my Street Fighter 4 homies, but he had played a wide variety of games before, and he looked really solid against Mooney Blues. He actually kind of gave him a run for his money. He was the first person to start putting away that point Vanessa.
Okay.
So we'll see how he does against Brightside, but he was actually looking pretty solid so far.
Yeah, he's in this top 8, so.
Yeah, and again, this was a big turnout.
Beat-
Yes, it's
beat
a
some
week one
people to get
tournament, but I mean, 34 people, that is a pretty healthy bracket to work your way down.
Yep, you got to win a couple battles to get here.
Especially in losers, man. That's if you lose early in a 30-plus player bracket, you're going to be playing some matches to get to
Yeah.
top 8. That's like at least 4 or 5.
Premier Martial Arts Festival.
Is that what it was? I didn't see any festival in the story. I just saw.
Oh, you played the story?
Yeah.
I didn't.
I'm trying to unlock music. There's a shitload
Oh,
of music
yeah,
to unlock in
yeah.
this game. So I have all of the 15 themes where you just have to like hear the team's theme and it got unlocked. I actually found the strat to unlock those really quickly. It just has to play once. So you just pick the team on both sides, pick training mode. As soon as you get in, go back to character select,
Oh, yeah.
do it again. But the other ones, I did the Robert Rio King team. And that ending was a thing. I wasn't ready for it. They were like
Oh, boy.
fighting over KBBQ and stuff was going on.
KBBQ after the tournament? It's canon.
Greedy Chun.
Psycho Ball.
I do believe they're actually flipped on sides.
Yeah, we've got Brightside on the
Greedy
right.
Chun's sitting on the player 2 side, but he is running that player 2 despite sitting on the player 1 side.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like Brightside, he's starting to Robert now. Maybe he doesn't want to play the mirror. Or maybe he's just itching to
Oh,
play.
yeah.
He's itching to play some big Rob.
Yeah,
Oh.
Athena did so much work against Jaime, he never got to play Robert. Maybe he just wants to practice the rest of his team.
Let's get some Tatsus.
But that Athena mirror is still here. Greedy Chun making pretty quick work of that Robert.
Yeah, so last game when you said you didn't want to hear this character anymore.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
they're
fine.
like, what? Twice as much?
I survived Helium Jam in Rev 2. I can survive this. Misplaced the hop normal there. Gets open up for it. Greedy Chun getting pushed to the corner.
Reset into the meaty cycle ball.
Right side with the red and white Athena, red
Yeah,
and black on
default.
Greedy Chun's side.
Oh.
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 I'm going to have to
Oh.
actually dock Greedy Chun points for giving up on the tennis early.
Yeah.
That Athena ball should have lasted for a little bit longer there. Blue Mary coming out though. Blue Mary, kind of weird to me. I haven't seen a lot of characters so far where their 2A is the long-reaching light.
Oh, is it with her?
Yeah, look, I mean, at least visually, that block string, the 2B, 2A, 2A had pretty far reach. Oh, good read on the slide for the fireball, but just misspaced it a tiny bit, didn't get the hit. Okay, never
good
mind. That
challenge right
2B
there.
reaches pretty far too. I might have been wrong.
Might just be both.
Yeah, she might just have some really long crouching lights.
Oh, sheesh. We got that boy Shunei coming out. A lot of people are critical of his drip. Like one of his pants legs is rolled up, I guess. But, you know, he's doing his thing.
I don't know. He's like one of those One Piece, whatever Sanji's family's called. I don't remember. The Vin Smokes. Definitely looks like a Vin Smoker here. Whoa, nice conversion. That's pretty cool. Overextended though, put himself on the wrong side. Got to open up with the crouching lights there.
I think clean hit is definitely going to kill. Oh,
frame trap, yeah.
Yeah,
Cancel that on block too.
damn, he gets all that.
That was a weird combo.
Oh, the armored command grab. Waking up with it. This is just the start.
Yeah, I like that. Hadn't shown that earlier in the match. I like waiting for that to be the kill hit on that armored command grab.
Yeah. All right, he's going back to the Athena first order.
Yeah, no character changes, just swapping the order.
That young Robert didn't get a whole lot accomplished.
Actually, I like this move from Brightside because in the Athena mirror, he actually pulled that one out.
Yep.
So if he can get the first blood here, get some momentum early.
He knows he won that double reflect, so he's ready.
Wow, misses jump in, but Greedy Chun wasn't ready for it and just got thrown.
Oh, said no you. There's the EX fireball.
Oh no, that might have been an input error. Let's the DP rip. Oh, trading CDs there. Well,
That was interesting.
yeah,
15.
I think Brightside threw another fireball in there.
Oh, good dive kick to avoid the chip. Oh, Brightside just needs that last hit. Oh.
Whoa! Whoops! Yeah, Greedy Chun putting his head
Excuse me,
in his hand for a second. Like,
you drop
what did I
this
do?
cycle ball? Give this right back to you. Cycle ball.
I don't know what she actually says on that backdash or hop or whatever that is. I think she says bean. It's a bean cycle ball.
Yeah, bean. She likes, big fan of Cloud Gate.
Yeah. Robert making an appearance again. Robert got kind of washed actually last game. So
Yeah.
see how he fares against the Blue Mary, not the Athena.
Sometimes Robert has some bad days, but he's dangerous.
Oh, nice anti-air. Ooh, hops over the mid, too. I feel like Brightside didn't even pick the wrong button to cover the hop there.
Oh, no. That didn't hit.
Oh, no. He did the wrong Chicago punish. Didn't back throw into the corner.
Forward throw out of the corner. That's the real stuff.
Good reaction to the fireball. Oh, good conversion from it, too.
He's getting a lot of mileage out of punishing these fireballs.
Yeah, gets the command
Of course,
grab.
she has a command grab. Oh.
Oh, a little bit early. Went for the command grab to end it, but...
How much meter are we spending here? Oh, gotta fix your grip. Oh no! Messed up the timing. That could have been a dead character.
Yeah, and another slide.
He's really good at punishing these
it's hard.
fireballs.
Yeah, when you run into something like that, where, you know, who knows how much Blue Mary Brightside has actually gotten to fight, and you have to sort of rewire your brain on the fly to stop throwing a core part of your game plan using... I experienced that in multiple games. As soon as you play a Shoto that all of a sudden you're not allowed to use your fireball, that's such a big missing chunk of the game plan.
Yeah.
And able to close it out with just a couple throws here, so we're down to anchors on both sides.
Final round.
A lot of meter to go around on both sides.
We got a good old-fashioned anchor battle. Okay. Hard knockdown. The hardest of knockdowns. Another one.
Good preemptive anti-air there.
I think he's got a kill off of another clean hit. Greedy Chun's got to be careful here. Oh, okay. Catching with the empty low.
Spends a full bar on the combo.
Oh, raw max. Just
Yeah, the only downside is Shanae doesn't really have, like, throw him out EX moves, right? Like, that raw EX activation, he was sitting there in a mode where he had free special moves, but
yeah.
they're dangerous ones to just throw away.
Yeah, could have been an input error.
All
You
right.
never know.
So that is going to move Greedy Chun on in the loser side. Going to move into the loser
Who
semis.
do we got next?
Looks like Kizzer Crate's stepping up. Wait, no, not yet. We still have to run Elven Shadow and Ferns. Unless they... Adam, I think we got one more before you still. Unless Elven Shadow and Ferns played off stream, maybe they did. Okay.
All right, looks like we got a match for your.
I think.
y'all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they actually ran Elven Shadow and Ferns off stream. That explains Kizzer Crate being up here, where everything's on the rails. Kizzer Crate and Ferns in the other losers' quarters.
All right. Select members.
So Kizzer coming back with that K-Dash, Iori, and Robert. Realistically, his team is, you know, a couple characters waiting for Robert to play.
Yep.
Ferns with Terry, Kukri, kind of a weird character, and King.
Yeah, Kukri's, I think he's very good right now. He is tricky to play, though. Just certain parts of him. Kind of weird anti-airs. I think he works a little better than in 14, though.
It's about to be a party up in here.
It's about to be a... It's been a party up in here, Mr. KOF guy. 15.
That's the DLC I want. I want additional excited announcer lines.
Yeah.
I gotta find this guy on Cameo and just pay him $20 to say shit.
Yeah, dude, how much?
I still want to get the KOF or not KOF, the KI announcer to just yell anime really loud for like 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't bait out the DB. It looked like he tried to safe jump actually, but maybe it was a little bit early.
We'll See if we can slip this guy 20 bucks to say Chicago punish.
Yeah. Just in general, when a throw happens.
Yeah. People are watching this. Wait, is that in the game or like is this the same guy?
Yeah, I could set it as like a hotkey, I push the button and the sound file plays. I'll look into this. I'll see what we can do. Oh, might have been kind of crossed up the inputs there. I think he might have been looking for the DP and just got it on the other side. But K-Dash is going down first. Ferns barely surviving with the king.
Oh, the Yori sweep.
Yeah, I've seen multiple people challenge my notion of KOF understanding. I thought you were not supposed to use the Yori sweep. Is that third hit at overhead, or did he just not expect the third hit?
What was the overhead?
It was Tatsu on block, but the third hit kind of duffed him.
Oh, I don't think it's overhead. It's probably just like the launch.
Yeah,
there.
maybe not expecting the third hit.
Yeah, totally. All right, we
And
got
that
the
sweep got
kukri.
low.
This man is scheming. Yep. Pocket sand. Knock,
Yeah,
knock.
except he's got like cargo pants full of it. How did that miss? This character has some weird hurt box. I've seen some interactions with Kukri already where like some normals have passed through his head and he has not minded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, letting the DP rip.
DP.
Trying to keep that momentum. Trying to get the last hit. Woo!
Oh, the wrong one.
Oh, caught him trying to move.
The chip. All right, trading pokes. Oh. Hard knockdown.
Oh, caught with the wake up throw again. Very fast.
Ooh, no tech there. Yep, good DP.
Ferns has actually shown kind of the willingness to do that coin flip game on wake up of like sometimes DP, sometimes throw. If they're going to down back in his face trying to bait the DP. All right. Hot topic climax here.
Yeah, kids are in the building.
Yeah, I mean, I have not seen him talk about much this week other than KOF 15. Like, he's,
cool.
you know, obviously not a known KOF player, but he's definitely been playing the shit out of this game this week.
It's fun.
Yeah, and that's the Kizzer experience
safe
people got to be
jump.
ready
yeah,
for.
Nice. He's got some setups.
Man, the audio on K-Dash specials is actually pretty pretty good. They sound like they hurt.
Yeah. Oh,
There, right
yeah.
there. Yeah, this time waited out the third hit. Got the punish.
On ZXDP.
King kind of hurting here.
Rolls
Yeah,
into fire.
and that's the difficulty with the weird K-Dash fireball that's super unique.
It's really tough to roll in on
Yeah.
because he has 4 follow-ups. He can pick at a later time. So he sees your rolls, and he just does the kick. Okay.
Nice combo here.
Oh,
Gets back
messed
thrown in the
something
corner
up.
here.
That's air to air.
Oh, caught the meaty low. Not ready to convert off of it. Oh, I think he
yeah.
actually did wait out the roll and try to get the punish. He was just a little early. Still has the corner positioning back. Again, just not getting the special cancels.
Is he meaning to do the light version of the sand super?
Spends a guard cancel. That, okay, I was going to say, if he didn't finish that off, that would have been kind of disastrous if he spent his last bar on the guard cancel and then got clipped.
Yeah, Kizzler's in a pretty good spot right now. His K-Dash definitely did a lot
That's
of
a
work.
big punish, too. Yeah, I would like to see him just spend the meter and kill this character, but going to hold on to it for now. Only spends the 1 EX. There it is.
Yo. Yep.
All right, so should restore that little bit of health that he lost. So this is currently Ferns' tournament life, all riding on this Anchor Terry with only 1.5 bars, too. Kizzer both with the character, the health, And the meter advantage.
Kizer's still content to DP also. That's
Yeah, I mean, why not?
block DP is a good way to hand Terry, you know, a 50% combo.
I would say, though, if you're going to take that risk, do it now when he has 1 or 2 bars rather than letting him build a good chunk of meter before you do it.
Yeah, or just let him spend all his bar.
Yeah, actually, if Kizer just... Whoa, that was weird.
Close C. Close C
Came
went
out the wrong
way.
direction, yeah.
And then he landed same side.
Ooh, I don't know about that spend by Kizer now, because he would have had 5 bars and his boy. He's going to have 3. I mean, Robert can do a lot with 3 bars.
Terry with 80% life, though. He's more than capable of winning this.
Okay, first struggle.
Okay.
Yeah, going to do the easy one. Only spend the 1. Oh, no. Ooh.
Oh, we got Robert. Yep.
He's going to try the same combo again.
Give him the legs.
Yeah, this time he's going to hold on to the super, gets the tick throw.
Okay, yeah, he can chip him out too.
Yeah, he also has that super fireball on deck, or the EX, yeah. Got a couple options here.
Yep, finds a hit. Robert.
That's going to close it out.
That was a nail biter. Keep an eye on this matchup.
The matchup's
Ooh.
over, bro. Something to keep an eye on.
Robert, though, the Chicago character.
So that's going to set up our loser semis.
We've got Greedy Chun, right, against Kizer?
Yeah, and this is cool to me, right? Like, top 2 so far, not mega surprises. Everyone sort of expected James Jr., Mooney Blues show up and do some work today, but Kizer Crate making a really good showing, and Greedy Chun, again, a player I have not seen in, I haven't seen Greedy Chun in like 4 years at this point. Coming through, having a really good night so far.
Yeah, good time. We've got some member selects. We've seen both of them play. I'm probably expecting the same teams from them, but maybe we'll see some surprises. Yep, we got Robert, Yori, and Kay. Yeah, we didn't get to see too much of Greedy Chun's Yori. He was just messing everybody up with Blue Mary.
You know, that was also the case for Kizer. Maybe not for the same reason, but early on, his matches on stream as Yori was just kind of getting washed, and he's been getting more comfortable kind of as he's gone on. You do see, like, doesn't have the readiness to confirm into full combos the way he does on Robert or K-Dash, but getting to actually play with him a bit. Opening up, though, here with K-Dash versus Athena. Going to be our last 2 out of 3 match of the night. Using the reflect. Good patience by Kizer. Ready to sort of block the projectile, come back on him, and even the horizontal movement. I was worried for a moment for Greedy Chun that they actually was going to clip him from that far. Is that a Tekken string? What was that? It was like a Leroy punch. Nice escape.
Yeah, always got to watch that.
All right, cashing out the meter. K-Dash is out of here. Talking about the Iori, time for Kizers to come in.
Yeah, we'll see if he can deal with the zoning.
Yeah, you see him trying things he would try in other games as kind of the level 1, right? The dash block, and he's able, oh, and again! Kizer with these cursed normals coming out the wrong direction.
Maybe maybe he just did a throw too early, because that was a close C.
Oh, overextended a little bit. Yeah, this is the... I relate very hard to the new KOF player struggle of seeing the jumps that you know were supposed to be hops.
Oh.
Especially because it seems like cross-ups are not mega common in this game.
They're there, but usually they have to be done pretty precisely.
Yeah.
Unless it's like explicitly a cross-up move like the Yori back B.
All right, so already down to just the Robert here for Kizerkrate. Does get good opening hit here, though. Has a lot of meter. He could probably finish this character if he chooses to. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and cash out.
Oh, I don't think this kills. Yeah. Okay, takes out the Athena.
Yeah, still going to have almost 2 bars to work with.
He's got to be really careful with these fireballs because we saw how much Chun was able to punish them.
Yeah, curious if Kizer actually...
Oh, sheesh, that crouch A does reach really far.
Curious if Kizer was able to actually watch that last match of Greedy Chun's as well to kind of get that information coming in.
Out of range for that armored command grab. All right, we got to set up. He's got to keep that in mind for his own setups too, because you can wake up with it.
Nice roll out of the corner, but good hop back over. Spends another bar.
Nice.
Yeah, and Robert,
Okay.
I mean, we talked about this is Kizer's boy. This is the character he's building his team around, and
Got
you can see it right now. It's doing work.
The running it back, Robert.
Nice backdash. I like him resetting the positioning there in neutral before Greedy Chun had a chance to move forward.
Okay. He's
Missing his Tatsus, but still, he's got corner control, and yeah, nice. One
There
hit
you go.
confirmed.
Into 2 bars. Oh,
A bit of a drop, but still commanding position,
he's
and
got
the
it.
throw's going to seal it.
that was a nail biter, and I will keep an eye on this match.
Yeah, sound advice from the announcer here.
Yeah, and he ran that one back from a pretty big deficit. And he did it without the loops. Just think if he had the loops on deck.
Yeah, I got to learn those. I've literally only been doing like EX
It's-
Tatsu 6 BGP.
It's patched out.
Oh, is that what got? Okay, okay.
The super loops.
Just caging with
Cycle
this 2C cycle ball here. Baits out the DP. Nice run.
Ooh.
Didn't get the real punish, but honestly, just showing the awareness to chase after K-Dash all the way across the screen and get a punish was already the most anyone's done against K-Dash uppercut tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Athena restoring all the way back to full health. Pretty good start for Greedy Chun, but this is also what game 1 looked like. All right, because they're getting hit with the Ori. Going for the shimmy there. Put himself in the corner.
Cycle ball.
Good patience, yeah. Greedy Chun almost got duffed with the frame trap there. Another good anti-air.
Either.
Oh,
Oh,
misspaced a
that
little
was
bit there.
very
Got
good.
punished for it. 2C, low profiling, anti-airing on the other side.
Oh.
Oh, yep. Hops into the grab, though.
Yeah, tries to empty hop, gets thrown for his troubles. Okay, yeah, he's taking out the Athena, so he's sitting pretty good right now.
And again, same thing. Kizerkrate ready. Just the reactions, right? Like, sees the empty hop and is like, well, I'm either going to get a throw or we're swinging buttons right now.
Yeah.
Nice thing about those KOF grabs, the proximity grabs, you know, built-in option select. If you're too far for the grab, you just get your C normal.
Yep. Sometimes those are very strong.
Yeah, Kizerkrate, of course, too, coming from Guilty Gear. Very familiar with that.
Yeah, her crouch D combo bowl.
That was a pretty cool combo.
What a great combo from an anti-air. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of Blue Mary, so it's interesting.
Yeah, and Greedy Chun's had some of the conversions, he's just the readiness for them is interesting to me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, misspaced the dive kick. That didn't hit very low, and that was punishable.
She seems so scary because she has all these anti-fireball moves, and then up close, she's ready to grapple.
Yeah, and you can't just run her down because she has the armored version. Oh, though, came out a little early.
The counter right there.
Well, fortunate
yep.
trade for Kizzer.
Oh, yep.
And Robert again.
Got big Robert on anchor.
Yeah, been kind of blowing through Greedy Chun's team here. There's a lot of meter to go around, though, on both sides. Greedy Chun almost a 5. There it is. Kizzer working on it himself.
Okay, takes a safe route. Jump CD. The GOAT.
All right, Kizzer probably in one-shot territory now if Greedy Chun gets a good hit. Oh, only one hit. There's not going to be a ton of scaling.
Is he gonna spend
I don't
it all?
think he could kill with a cash out, but I would be not. Yeah, I think it's fine to spend
Doesn't
this.
kill, but he just wants him down in like chip range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He almost has another bar, too. He
throw-
has another EX Tatsu already.
Oh, that could have been huge.
Ooh, next mode. It was airborne, though, so didn't get the
Yeah.
juggle. Nice defensive jump
Kizzer
back.
holding it down with the Robert. Got Robert with the flex. Robert with the kicks.
Yeah, Kizzer Crate working his way all the way to the loser final here. Mooney Blue stepping up. Determine who's going to go face James Jr. in the grand finals.
It's 3 out of 5. Do you think, how sick would it be if Kizzer picked Chris right now?
Tony would just get up. Disgusted. Yep, there's the Vanessa. Mooney Blues has not shown any alternate teams. You know, one of the legacy KOF players who I would expect have the ability to maybe break out a 4th or 5th character, but so far seems pretty in on this Vanessa, Isla,
Yeah.
Elizabeth,
he had,
Anchor.
He had plenty of characters in 14, and a lot of them you can transfer over pretty easily. A lot of his characters are missing, though. Oh. Ready? I'm ready. We're at the King of Fighters Plaza.
Vanessa with
I
the
guess it's
Gumby
a-
arm.
I guess it's more of a road. A street. Ooh.
Oh, there's the cat I was told about. I see. Curly W. Hooking me up with the insider info that the night version of the stage has cats roaming around.
It's like we got the Willy Cam and the game at the same time.
Yeah, put Willie in KOF, cowards. Dude, the Gumby arms are like both. I think they're cool, but they're also very distracting.
Yo, Vanessa with the 7-foot wingspan.
It's got Merkava combos. I don't know what that
arms
was.
like Super Scroll.
Oh, all right, we got Grand Blue anti-airs. I recognize those. Hit on both sides.
Yep. You are going to the corner. Nice combo. I agree.
Oh, unfortunate trade. Traded with the sweep, so got knocked down for it.
Ooh.
Still in the corner.
Look at how swift she moves. This is going to hurt.
Yeah, and open-toe shoes, too. That's impressive.
Oh. Okay. Announcer guy.
Yeah.
What do you...
I mean, there's speakers over there. Kizzer heard that. He knows he's talking shit.
Tony ready for this Robert, though.
I feel like if you gotten in this point in the tournament, you had to have faced at least 6 Roberts to get here. I would hope
Who
so.
fought every Robert.
You know what? I am going to say, Mooney Blues has not run into a
Oh.
Robert that's willing to just DP him, though. That hadn't happened yet tonight.
Sheesh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, not a safe jump. Oh.
Kizzer was like, you know, that seems like an okay idea. I'm going to try that out, too. Robert staying alive just barely.
This man's dangerous.
Yeah, he does have a good amount of meter still, but this is going to be a lengthy comeback. And that right there, just every trade makes it further and further away. Ooh, barely missed space to sweep. Ooh, nice roll for the fireball. He's going to get the confirm here.
Yep. Are just going to reset it? Yep. Calls it out with the DP. I like it.
Game 1 going to
Game
Mooney
one,
Blues here.
yeah.
No hesitation from Kizzer. Right back in there. And I mean, he did actually, even with K-Dash, he got a good chunk of damage on Vanessa for being the first time that he's run into her tonight.
We got to punish. This is going to hurt.
Oh, good timing on the hop. I think Mooney Blues was like surprised that that hop hit.
Oh, why I oughta. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know why she has like such funny guy moves.
yeah. I think the thing is they stay pretty true to the original animation. So
She needs the she's like the Bart Simpson windmill or something.
yeah, it might have made more sense in the tiny 2D sprites.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at this character because that anti-air looks like anti-airs that I. Oh yeah, okay. This button is looking okay. I'm assuming that's 2C. Yeah, backdashed away, maybe even trying to bait that DP and still got caught by it. Ready with the juggle though. Is he gonna cash out? No, is he gonna take the Oki? Oh, swayed under with the uppercut. Down to Robert again. A lot of meter again, but much longer road to go. Is a 3 out of 5 though. Kizzer Crate not on match point just yet. Using the guard cancel, push to the court. Man, even the guard cancels have hella corner carry. All right, we
Okay.
get it. She has juggles. I was genuinely worried he was about to do more of that combo.
Robert out here scheming though.
Nice check with the sweep.
Oh.
And again, holding his ground with the
Yep.
lows.
Oh no, you hate to see that type of thing happen. He got a half circle instead of forward, back,
Yeah.
forward.
Kizzer though, hanging in there. Gonna have about half health. Nope, no, I'm sorry. That restored way less than I thought it would.
There we go with the dive kick.
Yeah, dealing with the weirdo fireballs. New type of thing to get used to. I mean, he's a Guilty Gear player. That's probably a standard move to him.
Yeah, and the EX one lingers on the ground all over the place. Mad respect to the winner. We're going to head straight into this game 3. Yeah, he's got to try to find a way to come out on top of this point war.
Using the
Vanessa's
stagger
just
pressure. Yeah, her run speed is crazy too for doing those staggered 2Bs there. She's able to buy back in really
wait.
quickly.
stunned.
Damn.
He should have like teabagged or something first.
Where'd K-Dash go? I looked. I was looking at the chat for like 30 seconds.
K-Dash, more like belongs in the trash. It's a SpongeBob.
I was talking with D about K-Dash yesterday. Actually, we were at home, and I was like, so there's this character who like was designed in a way who like whenever he came out in '95 or whatever, he's probably the coolest shit ever made.
Yeah.
He still looks kind of cool, but he definitely looks 90s cool. But it's very confusing because his name's K apostrophe, but he's call him K-Dash. I still don't understand that part. I do need that explained to me at some point. Why it's written K apostrophe.
I don't understand either, but I'm done looking up character lore after Blaze Blue.
We're talking about
So I'm better.
it's already a crossover. Jubei's in the back. I just saw him.
I'm better off not knowing the lore. Kizer Crate has a K in his name. We could throw the apostrophe.
Yeah. Yeah, Kizer Dash. Trying to just get this hit on Robert. There's the Shatter Strike, but wasn't ready for the wall bounce combo.
Yep, the airborne Shatter Strike is a wall bounce, and on the ground it's a crumple. Get a combo either way, just gotta be ready. Robert's
unfortunate trade.
GameStop trade.
Mooney Blues was ready. And we're looking at match point, and that is going to do it. Kizer Crate going home. No shame for sure. Fantastic showing, third place tonight, and only finished below basically like our two best KOF players here. So.
I mean, our Efo's our best player, but
yeah, hopefully the Lord will grace us with his presence again one day. He did. He came out pre-COVID. We saw him randomly at Elston Ignite.
I don't know if you remember, but I went searching for my Efo shirt today.
Oh yeah.
I found it. It's all wrinkly. I gotta couldn't wear it
gotta
today.
get it.
It's not in. It's
get
not
it dry
in proper
cleaned.
shape. Yeah, dry clean only. Take care of this shirt. Very important.
Come in with like a little dress jacket over it.
Yeah.
Like the esports commentator outfit, just with the EFO shirt.
I don't know if even Alex still has his, and he made him.
All right, so James Jr. coming in on the winner's side, Mooney Blues on the loser's side. Going to be a 3 out of 5 set here. If Mooney Blues takes it, it's going to reset the bracket, bring James Jr. to losers with him, and we'll run another one. If James Jr. takes the first set, that's it. He takes the tournament for our first week of KOF 15.
James playing some Yashiro? Or did he just not pick yet?
Yeah, I don't think he's locked in yet.
Ooh, I like Yashiro. He's cool.
Now he is.
He's a pretty cool guy.
So
just sweep the El Yashiro.
Chris, King, and Yashiro. Chris, so far, giving everybody fits in this bracket. There's definitely, as I gain more and more fighting game experience in general, I'm able to recognize the characters that I really don't like without knowing too much about them. And Chris is on that list. I don't think I want to fight this character. There's that jump CD already. Yeah, both of them are like, all right, time for the JCDs to come out. And we saw Mooney Blues, pretty good showing at first in Winners Finals, went up 2-0, and then almost saw 3 consecutive OCVs with this Chris here out of James Jr. Already has the corner, there's the overhead.
Good with the overhead. Damn.
Yeah, the Melty Blood super. Missed on the safe jump though. Got hit with the wake up grab. There's the DP though. Vanessa living on a pixel here.
Oh. What an answer.
Oh.
That's what we like to see.
These two characters seem like they would not get along. I could see them arguing a lot.
Yeah, probably.
Baits out the reversal. Yep. Not a lot of meter. Again, James pretty forward with his meter usage on Chris. Usually willing to spend the EX or the level 1 super pretty much as soon as he has it available.
Tony is just stuck in this corner.
There's the guard cancel to escape. Jump CD though. Oh yeah, and the backdash. He almost put himself all the way in the other corner. Working back on some positioning here. Gets the DP and super. Put himself in the corner though. Yeah, forced to give up his frame advantage to roll.
Classic Farsi in the kick. Oh.
And again, nice. Frame trap with DP.
His own kick in the DP, the frame trap.
I don't know if that was an instant overhead. It was pretty fast though.
He's able to get rid of Satan right there.
Yeah, curious to see how this goes. I mean, he did lose over a character and a half before getting that Chris out, so still at a disadvantage here, but Chris having done most of the work in the winner's final set, Mooney Blues maybe in a pretty good position here. Not a ton of meter, though. Going to spend some here. This time doesn't go into the corner, too. That's fortunate. Not forced to give up his plus frames for the roll.
Venom strike?
Oh,
Yeah.
just runs into the
Pulls it
grab.
out with the grab.
Yeah.
With the grab.
Mooney Blues may have accused James of mashing. I'm not sure what that exchange was there.
He said that was a great grab.
Yeah.
Guard cancel out of there. Liz with only a bar and a half.
Oh, big punish. Not far enough for the full conversion, though. Wow. I had asked if guard cancels are punishable. They have hella pushback on block.
Yeah.
Like, maybe by frames they are, but Liz was, like, booted across the screen.
Oh, he's messing up the reflect time, man.
Yeah, some of that being the different... He's using both versions of fireballs, so he's
Yeah.
varying the speed that the fireball's coming at, and he's also mixing a couple EXs in here and there.
Good way to throw people off, for sure.
The downside is if you get the light fireball reflected, Liz is going to recover in time to...
Run behind it.
Yeah, use it as a shield to advance forward. Still, though, the mixing up of the fireballs working out there. James Jr. able to throw off his timing. Mooney Blues kind of botched the last one there and died for it.
And James the Jr. coming out on top of game one. Chris
Yeah.
definitely put in work, but wasn't just a Chris.
I think most importantly, though, Chris pretty consistently has been neutralizing Mooney Blues' Vanessa, who early on in this tournament, that was the character who was doing the most work for him. I really think he needs to find a way to get Chris out of here before Vanessa's gone, either changing his order or, you know, just winning the matchup.
Yeah, definitely a key character to win against. He's warmed up with Vanessa because
All right, gets it fake here.
most people he's playing against probably isn't getting past Vanessa.
Was that all for one EX? I think it was.
Oh,
That
that super's a nightmare.
that went better, honestly. He did get a good chunk of damage on Chris. Chris just restored more than I thought he would, though.
Ready?
Almost back up
Go.
to half health.
Yeah, he's sitting pretty good on health right here. We got a 1 bar apiece on meter. Yeah, he was just bullying Isla last round. She was just in the corner.
Yeah, I feel like that's the hard part. I know I mentioned the
Oh.
idea of an order change, but
Gets
that's
the-
the problem is you don't want to put your second character first if your second character's been getting smoked by their point. But this is big. Isla going to be at full health pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much a tie game at this point.
Pretty solid meter advantage for James here, but honestly, just Chris being gone is a bigger deal than any disparity in meter.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like right now, the Elizabeth King matchup looked even enough that any damage Isla does here is kind of a bonus, right? If he can get King out of here, cool. If he can at least get her down to like 20-25% before Elizabeth comes in, he's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, especially if Liz got some meter. But ideally, he wants this kill here.
Yeah, so far he's getting some hits, but it's just straight overheads. He's not really able to convert yet. No anti-air, caught the back jump
Good
though.
crouch C.
And there it is. And still never actually got a combo on Isla, just sort of chunked King away with stray hits.
Yeah, totally. You can just use some pokes, get your small damage. Yeah, this the debut, the James Jr. Yashiro. I like how his whole team is colored. He's got the Dijon mustard colors.
I appreciate that in a game where I think it matters for simultaneous team games, right? For Marvel-style games.
Yeah, your team got a match.
Yeah.
My teams don't, but
I think competitively it's a good idea because, you know, if you have a bunch of matching colors, mix-ups are harder for when your assists come out. But
it's good for like spectators if you just the yellow team, that's the red
yeah,
team.
easy to know who's who. But
Yeah.
Mooney Blues able to even up the count here.
Yeah. He got past the Chris.
Yeah.
He won the second versus second, and he was in the building.
Yeah, that really seems like it, right? Is just, can you get that Chris out of there before you're down to that anchor Elizabeth? Because Elizabeth has the damage to take out a single character for sure. And Isla, again, he wasn't getting fat damage with Isla. He was just playing good neutral and getting a lot of stray hits. So if he can keep that up. Okay,
that was
this
a great
is,
cross-up.
yeah, one of the first real good starts for Vanessa against Chris here, but there's that JCD. Both these characters do have sort of similar offense, though, in that they're able to buy in with something that pushes back far enough that you can't really do anything about it. So even though they can't like take multiple turns in a row a ton, they can take one turn for free every time. Good tech.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, it's not Street Fighter. It has to be a throw break, I think, in every other game. I get yelled at all the time. Tekken players bullying me. Oh no, woke up mashing.
Yeah.
Okay, good guard cancel, not back in time to punish. Bails out. Oh, this, he didn't have any meter to work with because he guard canceled. That's unfortunate.
James really believes in himself with these DPs, and he's right.
Honestly, after surviving that last hit, he sort of was playing with house money anyway, so sure, like, let it rip.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mooney Blues needs to find a hit here. Like, this Chris has got to go.
Oh.
God, what obnoxious movement.
Oh, he gets the punish. Sheesh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, job done, honestly. That's fine. I think if you're Mooney Blues and you're...
He'll do it back.
Yeah.
I think he knows when somebody has a combo that just barely doesn't kill, you know, they're always really hungry to just get that last hit, that chip in, press the next thing.
Plus, these two in general have just played each other a shitload. Like, they're going to have an idea for when the other one wants to do a reversal sometimes. Or rather, when the other one's going to overextend on pressure, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, we got King versus Isla again.
Yeah, Isla having a hard
He
time
just needs
fighting
some
the
fireballs
zoning.
like
Yeah.
that. Just like that.
That looks hard for Isla to deal with. She can negate the fireball, but she has to jump to get past it or roll. Both of those having risks.
Yeah, having like all those air options certainly helps. I still got a lab if Isla super goes through fireballs or not. That could be a pretty big tool in a matchup.
Missed the under there. Oh,
Yeah.
Shatter Strike.
James playing pretty careful. You got to be careful. Elizabeth with 3 bars.
Nice teleport. Can you get the punish?
Nothing personal. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Okay.
That should be enough to... Oh, not quite. King's still living. Good patience. Yeah, waited out the cancel there.
Chip range now.
Yeah, James has to be careful throwing his fireballs because a reflected fireball. Chip,
Oh,
but the
anti-air.
anti-air.
Clean. No trade. What a great fight.
There we
That's
go.
2-1
There we
James
go.
then.
Yeah. Not according to me, but I got it fixed eventually.
DP. Nice thing about playing a DP character on point is they don't have the resources to just delete you if you're wrong. It still takes some damage though. We've
Yeah,
seen these
but
Vanessa
you
combos.
can take the risk earlier in the round without knowing that you're going to instantly lose the character.
Yeah.
I mean, in the case of this Chris matchup, though, the real risk is that you're just going to be locked in his block pressure for the rest of the round. God, even his run's obnoxious. Okay.
Okay. Wins on the challenge there.
Wake up backdash. That backdash goes so far. Goodness.
That Chris slide is a little bit negative, but the way how it feels like it works out in James's favor like 80% of the time.
Yeah, like I mentioned before, it's the pushback, right? It just leaves an awkward positioning where the choice of what to take your turn with is hard. Nice check with the 2A, or 2B rather, catching the command dash in.
Chris is like, if you just believe you're plus, you are, you know. The frame data is all made up.
Yeah. Yeah, you're only minus if you're a coward.
Yeah.
Speaking of, him does the slide and then takes the turn with 2B there. Chris, though, is gone. Isla looking pretty healthy. This isn't bad. This is a lot like how that game 2 looked that Mooney Blues was able to take. So see what Isla can do against the King here. Nice anti-air.
Yeah, I think which character wins here probably wins the game. Nice safe jump there. Yep.
Oh, wasn't ready with the full punish, though. Too early with the anti-air as well. Nice movement, avoiding the fireballs. Got there in time for the punish.
Just barely got there in time.
Oh, that was scary. Guard cancel, trying to keep the corner. Pretty good fireball throwing range. At that range where you can see the jump and anti-air. Slide was a little too close, even on hit. That probably was minus.
Input error. KO.
All right, it is now tournament point for James Jr.
But again, like I always say, this is a very capable comeback character.
Yeah, and especially
Elizabeth.
her strong suit being against projectiles. This King matchup is not too terrible for Elizabeth.
We saw last game where James had like 80%. Liz just gets in, does a combo, a reset, and then all of a sudden down to 5%.
Advancing with that 5D there. Mooney Blues has been doing a really good job of stuffing the advancing moves with the reflect as well, using it as an actual strike. Good block on the overhead there. Oh no, I don't know if that was supposed to be the fireball, but trying to finish off this King here.
I think at this point he's just trying to get as much damage on Elizabeth as he can.
All right.
I like player 1 needs a miracle. He's technically in the lead.
He's in the lead. And more meter, more health.
The announcer knows Elizabeth is good. Oh, we got Yashiro.
A lot of hit stop on these Yashiro moves. Those are some chunky moves.
Yeah. It's a big boy.
All right, James went in pretty hard. Going to get punished here. Not a lot of meter left for Mooney Blues, though. He's going to need probably 2 or 3 hits with what he has.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Yashiro sitting on a bunch of
meter
here.
dump. Okay. Oh,
ooh,
that cross-up was militant.
Yeah. Ugh.
Some chip range now. What does the Yashiro do about this?
Has a lot of meter to work with. Ooh, scary whip, but there's the punish. Yeah. Mooney Blues going to even up the count here.
Are we sticking with the same teams? Looks like it. Guess the announcer was right then.
Yeah, Vanessa at least has that, whatever that crouching Gumby punch is. I don't know if that's A or B, but pretty good range on it, so she can consistently claim the turn against Chris after that slide. It's just you got to accept that if he wants to backdash, he gets out for free. Oh, nice. Caught the landing, got the punish.
Oh.
Got out of the corner. Looking for the buyback. Oh, I had the check. Wasn't quite ready to finish the combo, and again, caught on the landing.
Totally worth the spin.
Yeah, hadn't seen that super mid-screen a lot, but that in itself does a lot of corner carry as well.
I like the full jump right there to mix it up. Oh, sweep. Just out of range.
Yeah, Mooney Blue's just kind of swinging big right now, just trying to get one big combo on Chris before Vanessa is out of here. All right, and this is definitely not
Chris
the
is
start.
Pretty healthy.
Yeah, this is not the start Mooney Blues wanted. Isla's pretty much I feel like this is going to be what determines the set, right? If Isla can finish off Chris here or not. Doing okay so far. Oh yeah, James Jr. not shy about stealing turns here. Having that threat of the DP available.
Look at the distance between them at the end of that block string.
Oh, backdash DP,
good.
okay.
Good DP right there.
Oh, caught him tricky. Maybe thought he was going to try to side switch to escape the corner. Stayed there, though. Did the meaty low.
Yeah.
Oh, great trade, yeah.
Tony met him in the air right there. It's hard to beat that CD, but you can trade with it at least.
Yeah, just getting the damage for that instant overhead. I like that. Just chip away at Isla here, right? I think that this is okay for both players, right? I think you would be counting on Elizabeth as the one to get past King to begin with. So damage that Isla gets here, kind of a bonus. And if you're James,
roll out, yeah.
you know, anything you can do without investing a ton of meters, good.
Yeah, James just doesn't even want to let him have a mix-up. Oh,
overextended a bit though.
This could do quite a bit if he chooses to spend.
Just spends 2. Oh, mistimed the safe jump though. Ooh.
Oh.
Didn't believe in the jump in. This is okay though. If you're Mooney Blues, like he's been in this position in this set before.
Yeah.
Realistically, this is a one-touch kill for Elizabeth, even with only spending like a bar. Multiple options to deal with the fireball. Has the reflect, has the teleport.
Exactly. The reflect is very helpful in this matchup.
I think he's going to spend it. No. Wow, found the timing to reflect the first fireball of the EX and cancel out the second one. But you can see, yeah, his reflect timing's getting thrown off by the different speeds of fireballs again. James Jr. back to that game, but lost it.
You. We'll see how much health he gets back now.
All right, so this is reset point for Mooney Blues, tournament point for James Jr.
See what this Yashiro can do.
It did not look very good for Yashiro in the last game. Elizabeth.
Yeah, he did have a great cross-up that he wasn't able to confirm off of, though.
He does have a lot of meter. He's going to dump it. This is going to probably put her down to about 25%.
The Marge Simpson punch.
Big throw tech here. Mooney Blues has to be careful. No cancel. Recovered in time. Didn't get hit with the low.
Could win on pokes here. Just showing.
Yeah, James Jr. playing lame. And I mean, KOF is short rounds. It's only 60-second rounds. There's only 30 seconds to work with for Mooney Blues. James Jr. content to chill for now. All he needs is a couple air-to-airs. Able to get the roll in the corner, and now he's going to continue to run away, and the clock really is a factor.
We got the lame Yashiro. Time him out.
Uh-oh. 20 seconds. And this is all he needs to do, right? Run away for the most part, and then just throw out a random attack here and there just to check the forward movement.
That roll could have got punished really hard. Oh, he's not dead.
Oh, this is so hard right now. Only one bar to work with as well.
8.
Out of there. Tried to catch it, didn't quite, and that's going to do it.
El Yashiro for the win.
James Jr. taking our first week of King of Fighters 15. Good showing to him. Mooney Blues taking second. Kids are great, also with a great showing tonight in third place.
Yeah, really fun tournament. Good stuff for week 1.
Yeah, good showing. Definitely. Glad to see. We had some players who had some time to grind it out. I had an early copy, and I can still barely do a combo. I feel pretty bad.
Nah, it's all good. My conversions are very flaky.
Oh,
so
man.
Just take some time.
So, yeah, that's going to do it for us tonight. So, thanks to Pat for hopping in and helping me out with commentary. I learned a lot. So, I'm excited to, over the course of the week, try this out. I think the next time we run this, I don't know what the schedule is. You guys can follow Kick Esports on Twitter. They'll keep you posted on the Friday schedules. But we are here every Friday. We run 3 main games. Also space for side tournaments if you want to bring a console out. This is at Ignite Skokie.
Yep.
So that's all we're going to have tonight. So thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Catch you next time.
All right. See you guys later.